and the planners, and they said, are there products that you really like? Are there people that you really like that you want to have be a part of your show? So what you're seeing in the show today is a wonderful culmination of products and people that I absolutely adore, and I'll tell you some of my personal stories about them as we get to each one. So let's begin by giving you a preview of what's coming up, because we've got clothes and jewelry and great exercise and hair from Nick Chavez. But here is from Quacker Factory, and might I also add, brand new today, a summer survival item that is at a price that is only there for a limited period of time. It's black lime or pink, and our fruit slices knit top and stretch crop pants, and the embellishment on there with the wood beads is just beautiful. 81379. So Jean Bice is coming up later in this show. Also, our today's special value just happens to work into my show beautifully because I've been epilating for years, but this is not like any epilator I've ever used. It's got 3 different heads on it. It rotates and it spins, and there's discs in each one of those little compartments, and it also comes with a shaver attachment. $72.60, but don't even look at that. You know why? Because there's a $25 mail-in rebate that makes it $47.60. When it's all said and done, it's V26953, and I'll tell you what happened when I used this a little bit earlier this week. Also coming up, if you like the bracelets that I'm wearing, I am wearing all 3 of these, although it is a choice of our gem stretch bracelets with the charm. And of course, Carolyn Pollock, one of my favorite people, will be joining us for a couple of items in this show. These are on 3 easy payments, and it's the first time we've ever done that for you. And we're actually doing that in honor of my 5th anniversary, but that means when the show is over at 7 p.m., that opportunity also expires to 0382. I have a ring from Carolyn and a bracelet on my other wrist from her as well, if you like Southwest. But coming up at the end of the program, we have the Edge 500 manual folding treadmill with the 3-position incline. So this can actually work with you as you get stronger. You can incline it a bit further, and it tells you how many calories you burned and how far you've gone. But the best part about it, on 4 easy payments for the first time ever, under $29 a month. And when you stop, it stops. So it's really, really safe. Okay. But we are beginning my 5th anniversary program. That's so much fun to say my program. I love it. How are you, Susan Grander? Good to see you.
It's so good to work with you.
I know.
I'm so thrilled to be the first one on your
your
anniversary show.
And you're coming back later too. So you're here for a couple of things.
Yes.
But I said when I was working with the buyers and planners, I said I love Susan Graver. I want her in my show. Let's bring something that everybody always loves. Let's just start with that. And the Ponte knit swing dress is literally one of the most popular dresses in all of QVC.
Number 1.
It's a 55885, and we have 4 colors available for you today. We have the black, or actually this is the indigo, which is a nice navy. Then we have the black.
Must have.
We have the chocolate, extra small through 3X in all of these. But if you are extra large or 1X, we have the mango available for you.
Pretty color.
And we were talking about this because this is literally the canvas for whatever you want to do.
That's why I put a big chunky belt on. You can, use this as your canvas. You start dressing with a beautiful, simple, basic, classic, the sheath dress. This dress is written up in magazines. Many times, you read fashion books and they talk about that basic sheath dress in your wardrobe. Right. This is the one to pick up because it is such a great fitting dress. Most of them are much too tight fitting. I'm going to show you. I'm taking off my belt because I want you to see how great this fits.
Yeah, this shape is key.
Yeah, there's lots of room. It's Ponte knit. It's poly rich, so it goes in the washing machine and dryer.
Nice.
It doesn't wrinkle, so if you're sitting for hours and hours, when you get up, you won't see any wrinkles at your lap line.
Right.
You can belt it. You can wear big necklaces with it, put a scarf with it. But this is what you wake up in the morning and you don't know what you're going to put on. You put on your Ponte knit swing dress no matter where you're going. Put it with flip-flops and you're real comfortable. Put it with sneakers. You can go out, or you can wear it with a really spiky high heel shoe and go to a black tie event.
You know, I
look
totally
amazing.
Agree, because as you take a look at this dress, the lovely Stacy. How are you, Stacy? I am also very well. Thanks for asking. Look at her. She's got the fashionable handbag and the necklace and just the basic dress that, like you said, depending on the accessories you put it with, can be as casual and comfy as you want or as sassy and sexy as you want.
It's wear everywhere. And this is the dress. You'll get the invitation. There's an engagement party. There's a baby shower. There's, you're going to a graduation. You're going out to dinner. You're
just
going
lunch
to
with the ladies, whatever.
Yeah, and you say, what am I going to wear? You'll be so thrilled that this is in your closet when you need it. You know, when you see something like this, this is a piece that I truly feel is an investment. What you're going to spend today, you're going to wear this over and over and over again all the time, and it goes in the wash machine and dryer.
I love that it's that easy. And you do that through across the board with your fashions.
Most of the things I do.
Keep it easy.
Yeah, we do shoulder pads. They're not big, chunky shoulder pads. They're just Velcroed right in, so you can take them out if you don't like shoulder pads.
Or just for washing, take them out.
Yeah, when you're washing it, just take it right out so they don't wrinkle up on you.
Yeah, but beautifully crafted, and it is all about the shape on this one, I think.
The shape is what people love, because if you have full hips, this is the dress for you. If you have a full stomach, this is the dress for you. It's going to fit every body type perfectly. It's the simple, basic dress. You can shop the stores for hours and hours and hours. You will never find a dress that fits as good as this one. They're usually a little too long, or a little too short, or a little too tight in the hip, or they have no sleeves, or
I was
going to
say they're sleeveless. Usually when you find a nice silhouette like this, it's sleeveless, and you may not want to be showing your upper arms for the world to see. As you can see on Stacy, there's a good coverage from the sleeves, but it's still not. Because sometimes when you get good coverage, it means it comes down to the elbow, but it's still, it's a good length.
This sleeve length, it covers the upper arm area. Now, I'm only 5'4", Stacy's 5'11". It's going to fit any body type. The shoulders are going to be in the right spot. They fit the shoulder line perfectly.
Right.
You'll see that when you get it home, how nicely it fits. The neckline is that rounded neckline that you just pull over your head. You don't have to worry about a zipper in the back or buttons. It's just simple, classic, never goes out of style. You'll have this forever and ever in your wardrobe.
And that knit just floats over your body.
It doesn't cling anywhere, and it's not too sheer. You put a cute little jacket over this, and you can go to any social event and look stunning. A sequin jacket, you know, dress it up. Wear it with a denim jacket and wear it more casual.
That would be cute with a denim jacket.
So cute with a cute little bolero jacket over this.
And you know, let me give you measurements on this too in case you're waiting. For the medium, it's a length of 41.5 inches. Your chest is also 41.5. Then for the 1X, it's a length of 42.5, and the chest is 49.
Now
so you have battery packs back there.
Battery packs back here, but you don't see them because the dress isn't clinging anywhere. You can see a little bit of bulge, but the dress doesn't cling to the hip area. I have wider hips. So I'm very, very, you know, conscious of that. And I can go between an extra small or a small, but this is a very nicely cut dress. So you can wear it very true to size. You don't need to go up a size or down a size. You know, buy your true size. It's going to fit amazing. It doesn't wrinkle. It goes in the washing machine and dryer, and it's the best dress here at QVC. So give it a try and see why it's here.
And you know what? I would also like to mention, I mean, the fact that we're seeing it now is perfect because it's a short sleeve dress. You can wear it spring and summer, but also consider this in the fall and winter, because if you put, let's say, a long sleeve denim jacket with it, and then all of a sudden the tights and the boots and that cute little look, then you've got the arms covered for some of your colder winter months, but you still got the same basic fabulous fitting dress.
The best dress you could ever put on your body. If you want to be instantly figure flatter, if again it gives you a waist shape. See how it's shaping my waist? It will shape your waist also. Even if you have a fuller waist, it's not like they're wearing a sack. It's not a boxy shape to it. It's our swing dress. It literally swings and moves with you because it has rayon in it. Rayon gives it a slippery, slinky, wonderful feel to it.
Soft hand,
Very soft, and it's not too lightweight, so it doesn't. It's not sheer, but it's certainly not heavy. And it's a very high-end, very expensive, wonderful fabric.
And let me remind you of the colors. The indigo, we have the black, and last but not least, we have that chocolate in most sizes, but very limited, if there are any remaining, is that mango color, which is lovely. Oh, you know what? Mango is gone, so thank you for your calls there. But black, chocolate, and indigo.
Well, those are our best colors, the basic dark colors.
I don't doubt it. But Susan, we'll be back later in the show with the most adorable little Henley top, so I hope you're with us.
Oh, that's a great new top. We'll see you soon.
It's brand
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And here is a reminder. Coming close to the end of the show, if you're saying, gee, I need a little bit of exercise in my life, but when it's raining and it's too hot, what do? This is a great manual treadmill to do that job, because when you stop, it stops. And guess what? It is under $29 a month on our easy payment plan for the first time ever. So I hope you will join us, because that's my favorite mode of exercise. Well, I could not be any luckier, I have to say, in this particular program. Being my 5th anniversary show, I worked with the buyers and planners and said, these are products that I love to use. Let's try to squeeze them in if we can possibly have the people here for the show. And Tips is one of my all-time favorite products because this stuff really works. Let me introduce you to Karen Orlowski, who is the developer of the Tips 5-piece nail conditioning kit. How are you?
Happy anniversary, doll.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you always.
You know, for just about 5 years, I think it was in my first 6 months, I discovered this product, and there has been no turning back for me for my nails.
Good.
$27.90, and what you get real quickly before explaining how it works, the 2-piece nail conditioning bottle, so you will get both of these. You'll get the most amazing nail file on the face of the planet. It's curved, it's designed that way for a specific reason, and hopefully we can talk about it. There's also a spatula for your moisturizer, so you don't get those ingredients on your nails, which is important, and also the nail grooming brush. So all of this comes together for $27 and change. Auto delivery is available, but I'll talk about that later, because first, you really came upon this by a complete accident.
I was actually developing a product for my horse. I went to the University of Guelph, which is a world-renowned teaching hospital for veterinary medicine. The Equine Research Center there specializes in horses. And I tested my horse's feet, who were falling apart, against healthy hoof, and I found out that the difference in the two was the lipid content. So the trick was, how do you get the lipids to go back into his nails? Because much like us females, when we're showing horses, we put polish on their feet.
Right.
Usually it's black or white or clear, but we put polish to make their feet look good, and we're constantly putting creams and lotions on their feet, trying to make their feet better. Well, I found out that all those things were what was making his feet worse. So how do I reverse it?
Right.
And I came up with this formula for him. Now, I'd given up on my nails because I tried everything that was out on the market. Nothing worked for me, and I thought, okay, I was born with bad nails. When I was putting this on his feet every day, it was getting on my hands every day, and I went from having no nails to having virtually
amazing
indestructible
nails.
And my friends are going, what are you doing? I said, it's got to be the stuff I'm putting on Bobby's feet. Well, they wanted some, and it worked for them, and their friends saw, and their friends wanted, and that's how this company came to be. I never intentionally set out to make a cosmetic company. I just wanted to save my horse's feet.
And this is how it all happened. And to let you know, too, if you've tried it, please call us on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. I am one of the over 450,000 people that have actually ordered this in the past. And what's amazing is that it helps to keep your nails flexible instead of rock hard.
Exactly. You want your nails strong, not necessarily hard. Hard can sometimes be created by drying your nail out. If you notice, my cuticles have nothing to cut or push back.
Right.
There's no cuticles there. And my nails are they just look great. Now, this is a piece of wood. Now, I can take this piece of wood, because a lot of women say, well, my nails break because I type and I bang my nails into things and they chip. Now, if you notice, I'm chipping pieces of the wood off with my nails, but look, there's no peels, no splits, no cracks, no chips in the nails themselves. The nails don't split and crack.
Right. And that's really what is key here, because, and what I'd like to say about this too is that this is not just for women who necessarily want to grow their nails. My husband uses it. Anyone that wants a clean looking cuticle, you want a nice, healthy, buffed looking nail that is pink where it's supposed to be pink, white where it's supposed to be white. I don't know how it happens, but it really does happen. And if you can do it on bare nails, because I have to wear polish for my job, but if you can treat your bare nails, oh my gosh, please give it just a couple of weeks to even see a difference. And if you give it that couple of months, I think you're going to be really surprised.
You want to make sure you get the skin around the nail, the whole top surface, and you want to do the underside. And you'll notice when I do the underside, you see the way you can see the brush right through my nail? That's because it penetrates right into the nail. It doesn't sit on the outside of the nail and cover up the problem. It actually goes right in and resolves it. But watch this. I can take my nail and I can bend my nail and it doesn't break.
Yeah.
A lot of other products talk about giving your nail strength. A lot of other products talk about, you know, your nails don't break and they're resistant to breaking. I actually prove it. I can take my real nail, bend my real nail over, and I don't get cracks or splits at the side edge.
Well, yeah.
And look at the cuticles. Look at your own cuticles right now. If your cuticles grow down your nails, if you have to push your cuticles back or cut them, that's your first clue that you should be using this product. And even if you're an acrylic user, you want to put it on your cuticles every day to make your cuticles look good, so that you've got that beautiful manicured look, and it's one step to a complete manicure.
And that's what I love. So just before we go to the phones, how many times a day?
Once a day, first thing in the morning. It comes with complete instructions.
Okay, so you will get to see that. Quickly, by the way, we're going to see a before and after before we go to the phones, and I do want to mention auto delivery, but that is so important. Look at how healthy the cuticles are. The nail looks shiny and healthy with no polish on it.
Exactly.
It's naturally that way.
It's just natural healthy.
And let me just tell you, if you want to go on auto delivery, that item number is a 72986. Your first shipment will be the 5-piece kit that I mentioned with the 2 bottles of solution, the nail file, the brush, and the spatula for your moisturizer. But there's a one-time shipping and handling fee that you will never never have to pay ever again. It's just for that first shipment. Then every 90 days after that, you get the 4-piece kit for $21.50, $21.50, because you're not getting the nail file. You already have this, and this pretty much will last you, if not forever, a really long time.
Absolutely.
We're going to say hi to Marion, who's calling us today. Marion, how are you?
I'm doing great, and happy anniversary, Sharon.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
Sharon,
you.
I love you.
Oh.
Why do you love this lady?
Is that because you have nice nails now?
I am going to be 62 in a couple months, and I never thought I'd have nails. They were always down to the quick and chipping and you name it.
Right.
Never, ever thought I'd have decent nails.
Oh my gosh.
I've been on auto delivery. It's close to 2 years.
Wow, and it is the way to go so you don't run out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I've got 3 bottles waiting for me, plus the one I'm working on. I wouldn't be without it.
I'm so glad. Let me ask you, Marion, when you first started using this, did you notice a difference? What did you see in your cuticle area? Because most people buy it for their nails, but what did you see there?
There
There are
are no cuticles.
no cuticles.
They
It's
just
so
like
nice.
melt away or something. I don't know.
I used to have to cut them and push them back and you name it, and they were always sore and funny, and now it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, Marion.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's a miracle. A miracle product, Erin.
I'm so glad that you're happy with it.
I'm thrilled with it.
Well, thank you very much for calling, because you know I love this product too, but it means so much more to me when I know that other people really like it too.
Exactly.
So we appreciate your call.
Well, I even found out last summer that my next door neighbor uses it too,
Oh,
and
really?
she loves it. Yes.
You can usually tell women who have nice nails are usually using tips.
Well,
It is
thank
great.
you, Marion. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You two, and have a great anniversary, and
Thank you.
stay with QVC.
Oh, thank you so much, Marion. Take
Thank
care.
you. And Karen, I love you too.
I love you too, Marion. Have a great day.
Take care, Marion.
Bye.
Bye-bye. $27.90, but I do recommend going for auto delivery because
It's the
there's
way
only
to go.
one-time shipping and handling charge. Thank you so much.
Happy
A hug for
anniversary,
you.
doll.
Thank
So
you,
nice to see
sweet
you.
pea. Good to see you too. A 65218, our Tips 5-piece nail conditioning kit that obviously has been very popular in the past and I absolutely adore.
What's your cards at? Don't ask why.
They are in my purse in my locker.
What's the number?
3. Okay, today's special value is still to come from Panasonic. I have tried this. I will tell you why this is different than other epilation systems because I've been doing this kind of hair removal for years. But I will tell you the price, unbelievable. After that mail-in rebate, $47.60. It's fee $26953. The most effective way I've tried at home to actually remove the hair. It's a girl thing. It is.
Luxurious and timeless, upscale and sophisticated. Indulge in the elegance of 18-karat gold. This Tuesday, join us as we celebrate 20 years of elegance with designer-inspired looks and select anniversary prices. Live the good life every time you wear the elegance of 18-karat gold. 3 anniversary shows this Tuesday on QVC.
Well, this simply would not be an anniversary show without my very good friend Jennifer Kirk from Kirk's Folly joining us. For those of you who don't know this lovely lady, she is officially the fairy godmother of us all here at QVC, and you brought something special today.
I
Thank you for
did, and you are the
coming.
fairy princess, and I'm going to
am.
sprinkle you
Oh,
just a little bit.
thank
And I'm
you,
going to send
thank
some out to
you.
my friends out there. Are we ready? For Sharon's anniversary.
Thank you
And
so
to sparkle
much,
the world, because you're good at that.
Just, oh,
You're very
thank
good
you.
at that.
That's very sweet. Well, you brought something very appropriate today. I would like to think that this is in honor of my little girl because she is the
Yeah.
freest spirit I think I have ever met in my life.
There you go.
The Free Spirit necklace and earrings set. It is adorable. It is appropriate for anyone of any age. $27. First of all, look at the earrings, a left and a right design. One of them you can see right on the back says Spirit. Well, that's the Spirit. The Free is on the first side. Free is on the back of this one. I can't turn it around. I'm sorry. There it is. Free and Spirit's on the other one. And you get the necklace.
And that's actually engraved right in, girls. It's not just printed, it's engraved. So your necklace is a beautiful little Figaro with a little crystal, and then 2 angel wings hanging down. And each angel wing is studded with Aurora Borealis Austrian crystal. There's 48 totally. There's 12 in each wing there, then little crystals above it, and then 12 hand-set ones in each little earring. What I love about this is you've got your angel wings on you at all times. I mean, this is an everyday piece. This looks, so I'm looking at you across the studio, and it's twinkling at me, just twinkling. So you've got a pair of angel wings on the neck, and then a left and a right angel wing on the earrings. You can wear them either way. So you've got your little guardian angel there watching over you, taking care of you, kind of whispering in your ear, giving you the right direction sometimes when you've lost your way, which we do every once in a while. And it comes in this adorable box. Look at the box,
how fabulous
girls.
that is.
With a beautiful fairy in the back, a beautiful antique fairy, and it's just ready to give. So what I love about this is any age, girls, any age. A little girl, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old could wear this.
And I think it's so appropriate. You know what, Jennifer? The look of platinum and the look of genuine 14-karat gold is so strong right now, but nobody has the money for the real thing. And this, to be honest with you, looks like the real thing, because that Figaro is so classic, and then just that little hint of sparkle from the crystals.
Yep, absolutely. And the
Very
size of it.
tasteful.
Yeah, it is. It's easy to wear, and the size of it makes it look real. People come up to you and they just kind of look at it, and you know they're thinking it's a little tiny diamond angel wing.
And you know what I love too? I love the fact that when they spin, because they will, I mean,
Of
they
course
on
they
the
will.
necklace they will.
Yep.
The front and the back are both finished. So the front has the crystals, the back has the word free or spirit, depending on which one you're looking at. Hello, Suzanne. How are you?
She's a free spirit, I can tell.
Free spirit. She's just lovely, and you can see whether you've got it on a darker background because you have a high-collared shirt on, or both Jennifer and I just have it on skin. I think this is a perfect summertime necklace, but you know, as a gift, you know, we're always about the gifts. You and I, about friends, family.
I know, and you know, this is a huge perceived value, because when you see this in the box the way it comes to you, if you're giving this maybe a graduation gift, maybe a birthday gift, maybe a communion gift, maybe it's right for anything, and it's going to fit anyone, because it has a beautiful extender on the back.
That's right. It's 17 inches with a 3-inch extender, and your earrings are about 1 3/4 inches long, so you're getting a little bit of drape, but not something so big and bold.
Exactly. It's your everyday piece. I mean, you can just put this on in the morning, and whether you're going to work, or you're going to the grocery store, or you're working in the garden, which I've been doing
Have
lately.
you? How's
I
it
have. You
looking?
can tell it's looking gorgeous.
Oh, good.
My peonies have exploded, and my irises are up, and my lily of the valley are up, and it's heaven. It's heaven.
You can still wear this
You can wear your jewelry
and
in
do
the
those
garden.
tasks.
Yes, girls, you
why
can.
not? Why not? A little bit of that crystal. You never know if some of the fairies are hanging
That's
around
right.
in the garden.
And you know
They're
how
going to
they
notice
love
you.
the sparkle,
They
those
do.
fairies.
They
love
do.
the sparkle. They run right at you when you got your sparkle on.
You
in
know
the
what I
garden.
was going to say too? I have a different set that you
the
had
bigger
at one time. Well, actually, remember it was like the little ball?
Yes.
The ball earrings and the ball necklace. I bought that little set that was in something similar in terms of the packaging for my little girl, for Kaylee. And so it is literally sitting on
Waiting
her
for her,
shelf
yes.
amongst her stuffed animals, nestled, waiting for her to be old enough to
Well,
wear it. So that's also a lovely
You know,
thing.
I think that's a great thing to do, because I can remember when my mother used to get things for us, and we couldn't wear them yet because we weren't old enough, but it was something to look forward to.
You sort of graduate to
You
it.
graduate,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a rite
When
of
you're
passage.
a big girl, when you're 6, you
Yes,
could wear this.
yes.
Maybe not the earrings, but maybe the necklace.
Yes.
You know, and then you're looking forward to it all the time. I've got a lot of gals out there who buy for their grandchildren and their godchildren, and when they see something like this, they think, perfect. But maybe in a couple of years, they just tuck it away and they give it, and then the child has something really to remember you by, something very, very special.
And you know what? About 400 of these have now been spoken for. There is a choice of the gold tone or the silver tone, so you get whichever one you think would work into your jewelry wardrobe the best. We are actually going off to the phones. We've got Jean joining us from Virginia today. Jean, welcome to QVC. Please meet Jennifer, our fairy godmother, and I'm Sharon. How are you?
Hi, Jean.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yes, and to the fairy godmother, thank you so much for your products.
You're welcome,
I've been
my
buying
love.
from you ever since QV.
You're
has
kidding.
been on the air.
Oh, my goodness. The whole time, 16 years?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness, Jean. You got some goodies, I betcha.
Yes, and I share your items with my loved ones
Yes.
and friends
Well,
and people that have lost their loved ones.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
exactly what they're meant for, especially these angel wings. I can't tell you how good it makes people feel when you give them something like that, a little guardian angel or a pair of angel wings. Just a memory. It's a memory. It's a little focus to bring you into the good place, you know, when you're down about it. I bet you've gotten some really good comments about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
wonderful, darling. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you
Jean,
so much, darling.
Thank you for being a part of my 5th anniversary show.
Love your products.
Thank
and
you.
Just keep them coming.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jean.
Jean.
Thank you.
Take
God
care.
bless.
Bye, love.
You
Bless
too.
you, too.
Bye-bye. For $27, it is the necklace and the earrings. And the necklace charms, I mean, the little star in the back, that's just so beautiful at the end of the extender. But in gold tone or silver tone, the packaging is just stunning. And the earrings, that left and right design, so your wings are always taking care of you on both sides. Jennifer,
I love you.
it's a shame it's just rolling
I
a couple
know.
of minutes, but thank you so much.
So much fun.
Thank you.
Okay, honey.
Please stay on the line, J17952, for our free spirit necklace and earring set. Also still to come, our fruit slices knit top and stretch crop pants for under $34. They're brand new and a summer survival item, so it means you really kind of need to have one of these for your summertime wardrobe, and that's a limited price for, actually I should say a limited time for that price. Now if you like my hair, Nick Chavez is coming up shortly, but Joan Rivers is coming up with the most amazing pair of sunglasses, so I hope you stay tuned.
QVC selects a limited number of our new products to be offered at a special low introductory price, valid for a limited number of presentations or for a specific length of time. After a product is offered at an introductory price, it will be offered at the QVC price. Shop and save with introductory prices on QVC.
Well, we are trying to help you survive the summer the best way we know we can. And one way is to protect your eyes. But more importantly, I think, let's be fashionable about it. That's what Joan Rivers is doing here with her instantly chic Croco sunglasses with the spring hinge. Joan Rivers,
Happy
thank you for
anniversary.
being here for me. Mwah. Mwah. Delightful to see you. How
Well,
are
not
you?
see you, but
Well,
I can. But is this the best thing on a summer's day, which is what today is?
Yes.
To have your sunglasses and be able to go out and feel good and know you're protected.
And look
So
gorgeous
chic,
doing
so
it.
chic.
Well, let me remind you, too, that little special price you're seeing down there is called the Summer Survival Price. And what that means is we're helping you with a variety of products. Whenever you see that little icon pop up that lets you know what you really need to have. You have to have a good pair of sunglasses for the summer, but that price is for a very limited amount of time. And it's brand new this month, so it's not like, you know, this is something that you saw last year or the year before. 4 colors to choose from, though. We have the red, we have the tortoise, which is kind of translucent, we have the black, we also have the ivory.
Gorgeous.
And Joan, first of all, I have to say, I have seen this particular silhouette on many of our ladies here at QVC.
And they
different face
all
shapes.
look good, and
You
that's
know it.
because we have the, it goes out, we have the spring ring there.
The spring hinge, yeah.
So it actually works on any face shape.
So if you have
It's
a
an amazing.
slightly wider head and sometimes sunglasses are uncomfortable for you, this will be just fine.
Or sometimes when you bought them, which I'm the opposite, I have a very thin face,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to literally, you try to push them like that, then you break them.
Yeah, the
But
lens
this, by
pops
the
out,
way,
yeah.
these are not like those crappy glasses you get on the runway. These are the most sturdy, beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous lenses. Look what's happened, graduated in color from dark to lighter
I
so you
like
can
that.
read.
I like that. That's right. So you can read, but also, you know, sometimes you want that protection. You put your head down a little more, or you want a little less. You can sort of look out from underneath them. But
And
take a
that's
look
what
at
it's
this
all
right
about.
here.
I saw this in Paris a year and a half ago.
Did you?
On very, like $300 glasses. I said, we're going to do that. This is etched to look like crocodile.
So it's not painted on, it's actually etched.
It's hand etched, guys, you know, and then that beautiful detailing. I mean, that's just an amazing, and Swarovski crystal.
We have to have a little bit of crystal on there
crystal.
somewhere.
Well, if you've seen what's going on the side of glasses now, you want to look chic, but you don't want to look. I know. I just came out of California yesterday because I did Celebrity Family Feud, and
did
they're
you?
all wearing these glasses, and some are just too extreme.
There's a lot
You know, like
happening.
hooker glasses. But these are so. Look at how great you. Look how it makes an outfit. Stacy is in a cream and black dress, and she put on the ivory-colored glasses and that wonderful ivory cuff that we have, and she looks like $1 million.
She really does.
It's amazing how they do it.
And again, what's important for you to know is not only are you looking beautiful, the etched Croco design, you've got those Swarovski crystals, but guess what? There is 100% UVA and UVB protection with this. So if you think about sunscreen, you want UVA and UVB protection on your face. Why aren't you protecting your eyes with the same quality? And you're looking like $1 million.
And the sides are protected, but mainly they're all. Yes, they protect. Yes, they're wonderful. Yes, they go from dark to light so that you can read. But they're fashionable. They are so damn chic and subtle and elegant and classy.
Just like
yes.
Stacey, who's looking very much
you're-
not like a hooker in her sunglasses.
Not like a hooker. She's looking $1 million.
And you know, I might also add, we've been talking up the sunglasses here, which I think for the price is ridiculous. But you know, I was speaking to some of your people before the show, and I was letting them know the fact that it not only comes with the glasses, but this case. Many times sunglasses come with a little slip-on. Look at this case. It's got Joan Rivers on the front. It's completely formed, so you will never sit on your glasses when they're in the case and worry about breaking them. And you're also getting the most amazing little microfiber cloth.
Which will not scratch your lenses, which is what every optometrist says use. And I love the color of that. But listen to this case.
Yeah.
This is the way they sound at Armani.
That's
it.
the way
That
they should
says,
sound.
I am a rich Italian, you're not.
And guess what? I would actually pay this kind of a price just for the case.
Yeah.
You know, to protect an investment. But here you get the case, the sunglasses themselves in your choice of color, the red, the tortoise, the black, or that ivory, and you also get that cute little leopard print microfiber cloth.
And
so what more could you want?
They look so good on everybody. That's what. Look at it. And you can mix your colors. Here I just put the ivory. So now I'm black and red and ivory. If I put 3 ivory bangles on, it would be a red, black, and ivory.
That's right. You got a whole look happening. Look at this. Look at this.
Look, how great do you look?
Hello.
You look like Audrey Hepburn.
Well, you know what? The hair up, the sunglasses,
That's Audrey
you've got a
Hepburn.
lovely wrap on. You think to yourself, if you have the right sunglasses, you can look like a movie star, or at least feel like a movie star, I think.
Movie star. And all you have to say is, no pictures.
No pictures.
Some idiot will believe it.
No pictures or garçon. Garçon, drink please. $29.64. This is a limited time price. I know.
Can we all talk here?
For just a minute.
Stop your car and go into this, you know, when you're on the highway or the freeway, and go in and see those things with the circular thing and all the stupid sunglasses.
Oh, they're all lined up.
Cheap and they're plastic. We all bought them because you forget your glasses sometimes.
Right.
These, for this price, are amazing.
You'll never forget them again when
Look
they're
at
this
the
pretty.
quality. Look at the quality of these glasses. Feel them. They're so sturdy.
With the spring hinge, again, so it's comfortable whether you have a wider head or you have a narrower head, they will work for you. We're going to go to the phones, though, and say hello to Meredith, who's joining us from New Jersey today. Meredith, you are here for my 5th anniversary show. I'm Sharon. This is the lovely Joan Rivers. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to speak with you. Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
I actually have these already, and I'm getting another pair to keep in my car.
Perfect.
So smart.
What
They
color?
are amazing, and they fit so well.
Don't they?
Yes, they do. They're not like the cheap sunglasses. You put them on, and they're like all crooked on your face.
Right.
You know when you look like you were born with one eye higher than the other. This is the look you get. Yeah, just a little.
These are beautiful. I love them.
And what was your color of choice, Meredith?
I got the tortoise.
The tortoise is such
Tortoise
a classic
was your first or your newest?
I'm getting another tortoise.
Oh, you wanted both.
That's interesting. Well, tortoise goes with every. Here we go again.
Yeah.
And tortoise works with all the light colors, and tortoise works with black. Tortoise is again a great neutral, and with animal print.
Yeah.
You can't get better.
It's perfect.
They're wonderful. Also, they're a great gift. And I would never say that about sunglasses, but these fit almost every face beautifully. It's a great gift to give somebody, boy. I'll tell you that.
Well, Meredith, we are so happy that you were so thrilled with the first pair that you wanted to get a backup, because I know what it's like. It's like a great pair of shoes. You think, rats, when you have that pair of shoes that works, I should have gotten myself a second pair.
But
so you're smart.
they work, and that's why I got them.
Yeah, good.
And she's so smart. Keep them in the car.
Yeah.
How many times have you gone out and you go, oh, there's somewhere in my bag. Oh, I can't find them. I forgot them. They're in your car, and they're your car glasses.
Well, Meredith, enjoy the second pair. I hope you get some wonderful use out of them this season and the next.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to speak with both of you.
You're so sweet. Thank you, Meredith.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Very popular to let you know, at least a few hundred I know have been spoken for. But what's important is, Joan, your face, my face. Between Suzanne and Stacey, between all 4 of us, very different face shapes, and everyone looks good in this silhouette.
Look at it. You show me one person, I swear to you, that has put these on, does not look good in them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're an amazing shape. And you know when you just get, and that's lucky, guys. It's like my nail polish with a formula. Sometimes you just get lucky.
You do.
We got lucky with the shape on these. They are sensational on fat, on thin, on long, on small.
On everybody.
On everybody.
And you know, for $29.64, what more can you ask for? Protection for your eyes, but most importantly, fashionable, whether it's red, the tortoise, the black, or the ivory. And over 1,200 of these have been spoken for. The red and the tortoise are getting very limited if you want to have those. So certainly I wouldn't wait, because that summer survival price is actually for a limited time only as well. Joan,
I love you.
a pleasure.
Happy
Thank you
at
so
5
much.
years.
Thank you for being here for that. I
I'm
appreciate
coming
it.
tomorrow morning. I'm on the 8 o'clock hour, I think.
Marvelous. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, we look forward to. Is it jewelry tomorrow?
I think it's what is it? It's
Something
the morning
in the
show.
morning
The
show.
morning show.
We're going to keep it a secret, but you can always go to QVC.com to check out Joan's boutique, because not only does she have a beautiful line of jewelry, she's got accessories like sunglasses and handbags, and she also has a line of beauty too. So there's a whole bunch of things to look out for Joan.
And I'm for sale too.
Are you? What's your item number? Do you know? Stop, you're so silly. Thank you, Joan. She's back at 8 a.m. But I wanted to tell you, we have a hot pick coming your way. PM Style Tonight, which is with Lisa Robertson, and it's from Susan Graver, a floral burnout shirt and a butternut tank, where 2 of the colors sold out the last time they were presented, and we've got a brand new color to introduce to you. And since Susan Graver is our own designer, you can't buy her designs elsewhere, you might want to check it out tonight at 8 p.m. since we know it will be popular.
Surviving summer is a breeze. Just watch for our summer survival offers online and on air, and get the summer essentials you need, all at special low prices, now through July 31st here on QVC.
I am so pleased that you are joining me today. My name is Sharon, and this is a 5th anniversary show for me, because I've been at QVC for 5 years, and so I worked with the buyers and planners to figure out what are brands that I like, what are products and people that I like. City Knits for me absolutely had to be on the list. So I'm introducing you to Miranda Blassingale, who works with our buyers here to let us know what's happening in fashion and what's hot and how to translate it into City Knits. How are you?
And we bought one of our most popular outfits. It might even be the most popular outfit.
Right.
But I mean, it really is a #1 piece.
Because
and
this is
when
the
we go through the
canvas.
components, you'll actually understand.
Yeah, it is the canvas. You
said it
design
right,
this
girl.
however you want it, and you get 2 pieces. A 3/4 sleeve tunic. You're also getting a pair of pants. The price is $64.50, but this is the only day this month. This is presented on 3 easy payments, so it's $21.50 a month when you order with your major credit card. Here are your colors. First, we've got chocolate, and all of these, by the way, are extra small through 3X.
And it might be hard to see, but that is a rich, deep, dark chocolate.
Beautiful
I know
brown.
the monitor's not reading as nice, but it's great chocolate brown.
Yeah, there's no question it's a brown, chocolate brown when you get it at home. Then we have jade, which is like this deep,
like almost like forest green.
like, yeah, almost like a forest green and a peacock blue kind of combined.
You
but
got
it's
it, girl.
deep and dark, like a midnight jade is what I would call this. Extra small through 3X, that's your second color. Then we have our navy, which is just a classic deep dark navy, beautiful. Then we have our azure, which is this beautiful blue shade that's very, very rich, almost I would consider a romantic velvety kind of tone. Last but not least, we have, and I don't have the color there.
This is olive.
Is it olive? I figured
Yeah.
it was olive. Okay. So this is olive, extra small through 3X in case you're interested in these. Now, first of all, let's talk about regular or petite, because since I'm really short, we had to have something that was available for short people in here. So petite's available as well.
You know, I wear the petite. I'm actually at 5'5", but when, of course, I wear a flat, now you know on air normally I wear a wedge or a heel stiletto. What's so great is I go back and forth.
Petite
So
works.
if you're in that 5'4", 5'5" range, when you wear, you know, a gladiator sandal or a flat, you'd be, of course, probably in the petite, which is I think is a 26
Let me double check.
inch inseam, 25.
It is, well, the inseam for the regular is 29.
Okay.
And it is.
Is it 27 then? I think
26 and a half.
26 and a half. Okay, so I was kind of close. But what's so great is if you are, like I said, at my height, you'll be perfect. Or if you're 5'1", get the petite. Or if you're 5'8" and above, get, of course, the regular.
And you know what else, too? There's 4 W's
Yes,
that we
there
like
is.
to talk about with City
It's
Knits. What do they
wearable,
stand for?
and wearable means that any body shape can wear it, from a small all the way up to a 3X. So if you're voluptuous, you're okay. If you're petite and tiny, you're okay. It works for any body shape. It also is workable, meaning it works with other things in your closet, other City Knit pieces. So for example, if you get the black ensemble like I have on, all your black is going to work back to your black. Your jade, your azure blue, same thing. It also works with other fabrics. You would think only spandex, acetate.
Wear the top with jeans.
Exactly. So that's where it's workable. It's also washable, meaning you launder it at home. I don't want you to feel as though you have to dry clean this.
Right.
Save on the dry cleaning bill. Launder this in your wash cycle or hand wash and lay flat to dry.
Look at Miss.
It also, too, is wrinkle resistant, and that's the beauty. I know you've traveled with it. You've hiked with
have.
it. You know, and the wrinkle resistant factor allows for that.
And I will talk about that in a minute, but first I want you to look at the lovely Suzanne.
I know, and I love the red belt.
She's wearing
Suzanne.
it with the red belt, and of course that fabulous, I'm assuming that's a Joan Rivers bangle. Yes, that she has on, because Joan is all about the accessories, and this is what you do. You buy an outfit like this, and it does become that canvas for which your accessories absolutely make or change the outfit. So for traveling, that wrinkle-resistant quality, I mean, we've talked about this. I've mentioned several times on the air. I went to Germany and went to Italy. This was 2 separate occasions with my husband, and everything I brought with me was in a backpack. And I had a combination of things, but I had at least a couple of sitting knits pieces, because you know what? I wanted to look good when I got to my destination. I wanted to look appropriate to go into the museums, you know, in Italy and in Germany, and into the churches and into the beautiful buildings. But at the same time, you know, I wanted something that was still going to be comfortable and breathable and
that's
work
what it's all about. I mean, I over-exaggerate with the stretching because you're not really doing this. But think about it. When you're hiking, when you're touring, you're moving up and down all around. You want something that's going to move with you, not be constricting. And that's the beauty of city knits. It packs beautifully. It becomes nothing in your suitcase. No ironing, no steaming. You literally shake it, put it on and go. I don't know if you've done this, but on traveling, I've even spot cleaned, meaning I don't have
I haven't had to.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes if you have like a little spot, or especially when Maddie was a baby, with my niece, I mean, she would be like, bleh, on me, and I'd have to clean up.
I know what that's
what's so
like.
great is this fabric is amazing. I mean, I know you like my sound effects.
Blah, blah, that's always good. Well, you know, but it's true, because
It
you know why?
is.
That's real life. That's what happens in real life, and this is a real life fabric.
It is.
You know, that
for
works
real
with you.
women with real shapes.
Real shapes and real jobs and real things to do, and things that are happening in their lives. And so that's why I think this is such a wonderful set to bring home, because the pants really are a full-length pant. I mean, they're an inseam of 29 inches on the regular, 26.5 inches on the petite. But let me give you quick measurements on the top. Medium, chest of 42, length is 28. The 1X top, chest of 49, length of 30.5. Then for the pant, medium relaxed waist of 26.5, hip is 44, 1X waist of 31, and the hip is 51.5 inches. And the bateau neck is really nice too, because it's wider, and it shows that collarbone, which is a very feminine look on all women.
But it still is high too. So it's a very sweet silhouette around the neck. And then also too, I love the tunic length. I mean, you were just giving measurements, this is great. We have that really nice vent there, so it skims away from the body. So I never want you to feel as though, you know, Miranda, I'm hippie, is it gonna work? It is gonna work. I also like too, it's a relaxed fit leg. So it's a little bit more, of course, room in the thigh area where you need it. So it's not a pencil leg.
But it's not a blousey
But it's not
either.
a palazzo, exactly, or a Y leg. So you can see where it hits on me. It really is a nice leg silhouette for the body.
And you know what else too on the top? There are shoulder pads, very lightweight ones, because some women, like, I know my mom likes her shoulder pads. She likes to have a bit of extra shape. I usually end up looking too bulky with shoulder pads, so I usually remove them. Well, but it's up to you. It's what you want to do.
And I sometimes, when I'm a little bit dressier, I actually wear the shoulder pad.
extra shape.
Exactly, just to give it extra shape. And it also makes you a little bit more lean in here, which is nice when you have that broader area there. So really, but they're nice. You can remove them. You know, maybe if you're wearing it casual with a pair of jeans, you might not wear the shoulder pad. When you're a little bit more dressy with the pant, you might add them in.
Absolutely.
But it's your choice.
And you know what? I've been told we have a big fan of City Knits that's calling in who would like to say hi. And it's Bob calling from New York. Bob, you're live on the air. How are you?
Bob?
Hello?
Hey, Bob.
Sharon?
It's my dad.
It is!
Sharon, this is your dad.
How are you?
Happy anniversary!
Thank you! I can't believe you guys called in.
I bet you never thought it'd be me, considering you're selling dresses.
Well, you know what? I saw the name on the monitor and I said, Bob from New York who likes City Knits. I kind of wondered about that for a second, but I figured it had to be you.
Well, Sharon, we're calling to congratulate you on your 5th anniversary as a show host with QVC.
Thank you so much.
I know, and thank you, Bob, for sharing her with us. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, great. We'd love that.
Well, this actually works out well because my mom is always watching from home, and so, you know, she can see me on TV. It's like, you know, I don't live far apart from her because she sees me all the time.
She's always connected still with you.
Exactly. So I know Mom doesn't want to talk on the phone too much.
Well, yeah, Sharon, your mom, she would have loved to talk to you, but
She is. My mom is very shy. But
she's got butterflies.
Tell her I love her, and I said hi. Thanks, Daddy.
Okay, yeah, I will tell her. Sharon, at this time, I guess we'd also like to tell you how proud we are with what you've done with your life.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're a new mom. You've got a successful career now and a happy marriage.
Thank you so much, Daddy.
What else is there?
I could not agree more.
Oh, and great parents, too.
That always helps, too. That always helps. I love you so much, Dad.
Love you,
Thank
too.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree, right?
Thank you so much, Miranda.
Hey.
Thank you, Daddy.
Hey, you remember when you were a teenager and you and your mom would watch QVC?
I do.
And your mom would always say, Sharon, you'd make a great show
You
host.
can do that. I know.
You can do that.
I know. Well,
Well,
I'm
guess
here
what?
now.
You made it happen.
Thank you for supporting me, Dad.
Come a long way, Sharon. Acting in high school plays, singing and dancing in Vegas.
And here I am.
Come a long way. Great.
Thank you. Thank you, Daddy.
Anyway, Smee, we would have a great day with all your favorite people there.
Thank you. I will. I love
and
you.
tell Jennifer that her fairies have brought you good luck.
They have. I will. I hope she's still watching. Thanks, Daddy.
And we're looking forward to seeing you on QVC during your next 5 years.
All right. I'll be right here, and I'll see you guys this weekend.
We'll talk to you after the show.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, Daddy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. She's too shy to talk. Thank you, Miranda, for being here for this.
For making me
phone
part of
call almost
this.
made me cry. 3 easy payments of $21.50. Thank you, Miranda. It's a 69626 for the 3/4 sleeve tunic and pants set in regular or petites. That was weird. Okay, still to come, we have our triple head wet dry epilator with the shaver attachment from Panasonic for $72.60. But I don't even want you to look at that price, because after the $25 mail-in rebate that you get, the price comes down to $47.60. It's V26953, and in my opinion, the best way to remove hair in your own home. And that's coming up in about 20 minutes. Still to come at the end of our show is the Edge 500 manual folding treadmill with the 3-position incline. This is on 4 easy payments of $28.83 a month, and it tells you how many calories you've burned and how far you've traveled and how hard you're working. So it's a great way to get your workout when it's raining or just too hot outside. F02177. Dr. Dinesh, it is so funny. Dr. Dinesh was just saying, and it is absolutely the truth. Look at lovely Leah right here on the screen. She's a lovely girl on the left, but her skin, oh, stop it now, you know you are, is porcelain, beautiful, seemingly perfect on the right, and it was because of one simple product. And this is a product that whenever you write to me and you ask me what moisturizer I'm using, I would say for the past probably 4 years now, a day does not go by where I am not using this, which is why I requested this actual moisturizer for my show today. Dr. Dinesh, thank you so much for being here.
Congratulations.
On my 5th anniversary.
Such a wonderful,
Thank you.
exciting occasion. Thank you for inviting me
It
so
is
much.
my pleasure, because first of all, you are one of the world's first doctors to really specialize in skincare for aging. And second of all, I mean, you have a list of credentials. I mean, you've written a book. You graduated from Cornell University Medical College. I mean, you have all of this expertise behind you, and yet you create something that not only gives us protection for the face, but makes the skin look so beautiful and airbrushed at the same time. So what I would love for you to do is tell us about this formula and why it's so different.
Absolutely, absolutely. First place, it's coming in a tube. It used to be in a jar, but it's more coming into. Most importantly, this product serves 3 functions. This is our SPF 30 UVA UVB broad spectrum sunscreen, which is a day cream as well. It serves 3 functions. It is a day cream. It is an SPF 30 UVA UVB broad spectrum sunscreen, and it makes your skin look gorgeous at the same time. It has coverage. It gives you this gorgeous, flawless look to your face. It has a unique self-adjusting color. Literally, it adjusts to nearly anyone's skin tone.
How does it do that? How does it adjust?
It's a very unique methodology. It's a unique self-adjusting color factor that it took me years to develop. It truly did. And it was really, really worth the effort, because look how beautifully it blends.
It has a wonderful tint to it. It almost looks like skin in a jar. It's kind of the color that
exactly.
it is. And as you're blending this into your hand, what's happening with that slight tint?
Absolutely. The slight tint is based on melanin. Melanin is the inherent color pigment of your own skin. So of course it will match nearly everyone's skin because it's all the melanin is in common there. Now, when you go to the open market and you buy, even in an expensive department store, you buy an SPF 30 cream, this is what you look
We
like.
call that the ugly cream.
The ugly cream. And this is a very common product, very expensive, and it works really well, but I would never let you put this on your face because you will find every excuse in the book not to wear this. And sun protection is most important. Look at mine. And you can't really see it, and that's the whole idea.
It melts into your skin.
It is blending, it melts with your own skin, and that is absolutely critical. Look how beautiful this is.
And let me just mention
Blends.
too that this is available on auto delivery because this is the super size SPF 30 Defense Day Cream. This means this is literally a 4-month supply that you are getting in this tube. It doesn't look like it, but a little goes a very long way. So let me mention auto delivery is a 83266, and you'll get a new tube every 4 months. Should you wish to change that shipment time, get it quicker or slower, by all means, a simple call to customer service and you can do that. But before we go to the phones, to sort of emphasize the point that you were making, Dr. Diness, because I love to do this. Your skin tone is different than mine.
Yes,
We're fair, but it's a different skin tone.
It's a different skin tone.
Look when you put the moisturizer on, you can see it. You can see it on my skin right there, but watch as I start to rub it in. It literally melts. It becomes a part of my own skin tone so that you don't even see it. So whether you have dark skin or light skin, and you know what, Dr. Diness? Most of the time, unless I'm coming on the air here at QVC, I am going out of the house with this on. I don't even use powder. I don't use anything else. This makes me feel very makeup optional in a way because I feel like I've been airbrushed after I use it, which is why I use it every day.
That's exactly how I am. This is the sole thing I wear in the morning. This is my day cream. It's my SPF 30 UVA UVB protection, which is critically important because it truly gives you a chance. It helps prevent lines and wrinkles from the sun if you wear it every day. And that was my goal. I wanted you to wear it every single day because you can't even fathom the damage the sun gives to your face.
And those UVA, UVB is literally like the wrinkle rays and the burning rays. It's all of them. The broad spectrum is really important because many products out there only guard against one or the other.
Yes.
So here you're getting UVA and UVB protection. And right before we go to the phones, here again is a before and after. Look at the porcelain skin on the right with the one product.
With a single product. She is not wearing foundation, not wearing makeup. She's wearing one single product, her SPF 30 UVA UVB protection. It's a day cream, it's protection, and it makes her look absolutely beautiful. She looks like a 14-year-old girl.
I agree.
She's a mother of 4. Look at that face. Absolutely remarkable.
And you know, over 125,000 of these have been ordered to date. So for $75, you might be saying, I don't know, but it's 4 months worth.
4 months,
It's
at
not
least.
a month of cream. This is 4 months worth. A little goes a long way. We're going to say hi to Nancy from Washington today. Nancy, thanks so much for calling. You're live with Sharon. That's my name. And of course, we have Dr. Adrienne Diness joining us. How are you?
I'm just fine, Sharon, and happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
I've been using this product for a while now.
Yes.
And I totally love it. I've had some real skin issues from the sun.
Yes.
And I used to sit out in the sun as a kid. We lived on the beach, and I got totally scorched.
Yes.
And now that I'm in my 60s, all the stuff is coming out. I've had a skin cancer removed, and I've got, just a problem. But anyway, I use this, and I feel so comfortable going out in the sun because I feel like it's, and I have been out in the sun. I started walking, and I have not gotten any burn or any sign of that the sun has gotten to me.
Exactly.
And you're so right about it, just melting into your skin and blending with your own skin color. It just looks, it's just great. It doesn't look like you have something on. And I usually put, I use Bare Essentials when I put that on top of it.
Yeah, Jack,
And
looks
you just have a flawless look to it. It's just great. And I put it on my neck and my chest.
Very smart.
That's a good idea.
Very,
because
very
that's
smart.
being exposed also. And I don't want to take a chance of getting any more skin problems. And
exactly.
Anyway, I just feel really comfortable that this is going to take care of the problem.
Well, and you know, Nancy, the fact that it looks so beautiful on the skin means you're more apt to use it every day, right?
Exactly.
Instead of putting that
I use
sticky,
it.
smelly stuff on.
That's
I do. I use it every single day, and it's not greasy. It doesn't get in your wrinkles or anything. It just, it just blends in totally wonderful. It's just great.
Well, Nancy, thank you so much for sharing your enthusiasm for this product as well. I'm so glad to hear that.
I will use it forever.
Yeah, I feel the same
we'll try
way.
not to stop making it. I'm sure Dr. Diness will try to bring in many, many more. Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
What a pleasure.
$75 is the price, but let me remind you, this is for 4 months worth of cream. So this will last you such a long time. And when you consider how the benefits are so wonderful for your skin compared to what you get at just the corner store. It really is definitely worth the investment. You get one skin. That's all you get, so you may as well protect it and make it look good while you're doing that. So Dr. Deness, I appreciate you coming here so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming for my anniversary. Here is the item number once again. It's a 69437, but if you'd like auto delivery, which is every 4 months, getting a new tube, a 83266, so you're never without your SPF 30 Defense Day Cream. But I wanted to remind you, my favorite method of exercise is walking. And we have a great treadmill coming up at the end of the show from Edge 500. And this treadmill is on 4 easy payments of under $29 a month. So I hope that you will tune in for that, because it's a great way to get your exercise when you can't go outside. But we have so many wonderful ideas for you in this show concerning jewelry. I got to remind you, Carolyn Pollock is coming up, but I wanted to tell you too. I told you Ms. Jean Weiss was going to be in the house.
I'm here.
Thanks for being here.
I hate it when they catch my butt. And you just caught my butt. Hi there. I haven't seen you in a whole week. Hello. We are here. Hey girls, it is anniversary. We should have balloons and cake.
We should.
Congratulations. 5 years. Who'd have thunk it? You got sparkles all over your boobs.
I know. Jennifer Kirk just went woo right over my chest. But you know what? It works. Sometimes you bring shirts that have sparkles on that area.
It is your birthday, your anniversary. Let's just play and have a good time.
Well, you know what's great about this next item? This is brand new today.
Brand new.
Brand new. Fruit slices. How cute is this? It's a knit top.
It's a summer survival. Terrific
It
fun.
is. So summer survival, if you don't know what that means, first of all, you're getting the shirt and the crop pants here. Summer survival items run from things for the grill to the sunglasses we had earlier to clothes to pieces of jewelry. And what it means is these are great basic items you do not want to go throughout summer without having them, but the price, in this case, $33.58.
Really,
this is for a limited
unbelievable.
time,
Yep.
so you might want to take advantage of it now.
Never again, probably. I don't know.
And here are your colors. You've got the black with the pink fruit slices. I've got the lime with the yellow fruit slices. And last but not least, I love the watermelon combo of our pink with the green fruit slices. We have extra small through 3X.
Look at it. It's got a little cutout there where you got your little cleavage. Little beads. Instead of seeds, we put beads.
Little wooden beads.
Look at beads. And then look at the arm. I love dangles.
And you know
We've
what?
got a little dangle.
You know what this is? Like you're seeing on the shirt? It's the juice.
I know
it's
it,
the
isn't
fruit
it? It's
juice
the juice
coming
of
out.
the fruit coming out. I just like something that dangles because it just says special, special, and then down. Look at there.
And you
Another
get
little
those cutouts on the bottom. Here's the top I wanted to show you. There's that cutout. And let me show you here on the bottom of the pants. It is the same idea. And we were talking about this when we were on the air just about a week ago, how difficult it is to do the applique and the embroidery and the cutouts all in the same area. There's a lot of work
It's just
there.
a lot of handwork. It just goes on and on. You know, first they have to make the outfit, then they have to embroider, then they have to embellish, and then they put beads on the top. All for, it's just a huge value for Quacker Factory.
It really is.
It is just too stinking cute, I'm going to tell you, and for a huge value. And it's a comfortable knit. It's like a jammy knit. And you know, I live in Florida, and I left at such a quack of dawn at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're trudging to the airport, and somebody just said, "I heard it was really hot." I said, when the heat's going to hit, it's going to hit with a vengeance this year.
Tough.
And this is the outfit that you put on. You're fresh as a fruit.
Fresh as a piece
You got
of
the
fruit.
whole thing going for you here. And
Look at that.
it's beaded and embroidered and embellished and a cute little dangle.
But you know what, though? I have to say, just before I give you measurements, and you know, Gina, will have to do that for people who don't see your shows that often. I will give you measurements, but what I wanted to say is that when you're wearing this, it feels so incredibly comfortable. And if you've never tried Quacker Factory before, this is a great way to get your feet wet. It's got a little bit of embellishment.
And it's sort of
very
subtle
sweet.
for us, you know?
It is very subtle, but that's why, you know, you can welcome new people into the family that way who might not have what it takes to wear something so bold in the beginning.
That's right. And the colors just, I mean, for
look at
those of
these
you
colors.
that just really have issues, you don't want to wear bright colors, I got black.
The
But
black with
if
the pink is so
you really
cute.
got a wonderful spirit and you really got stuff, the lime and the pink just scream I'm going to the pool, then I'm going to go to the boardwalk, and then I'm going to walk around, and then I'm going out for dinner. You could go everywhere with you.
You're a little piece of fruit. I want to come over and squeeze.
Look at how cute you
I want to come over
look.
and squeeze you.
Look at, and it's lemons and limes.
I love it. Let me give you measurements just before we go to the phones. The medium top is a length of 26.5 inches, and your chest is 42. The relaxed waist in the medium is 28 on the pants. Low hip is 43. Inseam is 23 because even though Stacy is 5'11", right? She's about 5'11", so they're shorter on her. She's showing more leg. It's still going to be a crop pant, so it is an inseam of 23 inches. The 1X top length of 28, chest is 50 inches. Then the pants on the 1X, relaxed waist of 34.5, low hip 51.5, and inseam is 23. We're going to go to the phones to say hi to Karen from Illinois. Karen, welcome to QVC. You're live with Sharon and Jean Bice from Quacker Factory. How are you?
Hi, Karen.
I'm fine. Hello to both of you. Happy anniversary, Sharon.
Thank you. Who'd
Thank
have thunk it? She made 5 years, you know?
What are you saying?
I'm only teasing. They always say, you know, when you get married, it'll never last.
Yeah,
well.
don't they? So, Karen, tell us, what do you like about this cute outfit?
Oh, I love Jean Bice. I love everything she makes, and I have several closets full. I have my mother hooked and my sister hooked on
God
it, too.
love you, Karen. You are terrific. And this is simple. It's easy. So comfortable. Nice little, you know, lower, little deeper V. That's not a V, but a lower round. We gave you a little V here. Little sexiness there. See how nice that stands out? It's all cut out. And the juice stripping.
I love it.
Right
what color did you get, Karen?
I love it. I got black.
You did get
I'm
black.
a teacher, and I'm also an administrative intern, so I need to look professional, but I'm doing summer school, so I want to be cool. So.
And you are going to look professional, but with just a little hint of happy. And I think in this day and age, we got to give a little hint of happy.
I agree.
I think you are right. And I just love you. I love your clothes.
Karen, we love you.
And you know what you make is not only fun, but it's fashionable and it's comfortable. It washes well. It wears well. I'm wearing one of your outfits right now.
Really?
Terrific.
Doesn't it make a difference when you buy something that is embellished and it's really well made? Because sometimes you get things out in the stores, and after the third washing, little bits and pieces start to come off, and that's disposable clothing. We don't want to be all about that.
And that never happens with Jean. I've got so many of her items.
But, you know, if you really break it apart, it's like $16, $17 a piece. Where can you buy really well-made crop pants or a T-shirt for that amount of money?
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. They fit well. They're just darling. Jean, you're just a godsend.
Well, thank you. Are you having a nice day in Illinois?
Wonderful day. I just spent my day at school and just got home and saw you and said, oh, I can't believe I get to talk with you.
Well, I am glad you called. Sharon and I are thrilled. We're all having a happy anniversary here.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, thank you so much. Take care. God bless.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
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 $33.58. By the way, over 1,300 sets spoken for. This is brand new today. You have not seen this before today. Stacy's wearing the lime, but we have it in the pink with the green fruit, or in the black with the pink fruit. And I just love that it's a little.
I love that.
So
I love
detailed.
the little beading on the side. Isn't it too cute?
You've got the fruit right in the center in the front. You've got it on the bottom of the sleeves. You've got it on the bottom where the split of the hem is, and also on the bottom of the pants. So you took every little bit there.
We just take it and give it to you every place. It's in little unexpected places. We do little unexpected things, and that's what makes it special.
It's the juice.
And I hope today's been really special for you.
It has been really special. I can't believe my parents called in. That was so weird.
Isn't that exciting? It's nice because, you know, moms and dads love us. God love them.
They do.
I know.
I know.
Y'all
I
have
love
a great night. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Carolyn, Gracie, and I'll be back for 2 quacking hours.
All right.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
See you soon, Jean. By the way, now over 1,800 ordered. You've never seen it before, and that price is only for a limited amount of time. It's a 81379. By the way, if you want to see more items from Jean Bice, you can go to QVC.com. Click on Jean's Closet. You can see her hand-picked favorites right in there. And she has all kinds of things, from shirts to bags to pants to all kinds of great fun items. So hopefully you can check that out. Coming up in about 10 minutes, our today's special value, which is from Panasonic, the triple head wet dry epilator with the shaver attachment. I will tell you honestly, since I was given a sample earlier in the week, this is the finest way I have ever tried in my home to epilate, and I've been epilating for probably 15 years. It's V26953, just under $73, but the mail-in rebate brings it down to $47.60. Guess what? Carolyn Pollack is coming up next. She has a couple of different items, bracelets and a ring coming up in the show. But B. Makowski is coming to QVC. So if you are looking for the finest leather, I mean the finest leather and handbags, you need to take a look at this.
Uptown style, elegant, contemporary, buttery soft, beautifully textured, complemented by bold hardware and a sophisticated finish. B. Makowski Handbags. Shop now, online, and join us for 2 shows this Friday on QVC.
You are full of glitter. You and I are both full of glitter because Jennifer Kirk was here and she just sprinkled the whole studio.
How appropriate. Happy anniversary, Sharon. I remember when I met you in the middle of the night.
I know.
We had so much fun.
We did have so much fun. And you know, I actually said to the buyers and planners, for whatever reason, I don't get to work with you that often, but I said, gosh darn it, if she's here, I want to work with my lovely Carolyn
I wouldn't
Pollack.
have missed it. Thank you for including me.
It's my pleasure. Well, for those who don't know who this lovely lady is, as we take a look at this gorgeous bracelet, Carolyn Pollack has over 20 years design experience in the Southwestern world, and also you're really renowned internationally as a woman who knows everything practically, or very much of what there is to know about legend and lore in Southwestern jewelry. So we love to hear what you have to say about various pieces, and this one is brand new today. We're so lucky we have this. The sterling liquid silver and gemstone bead bracelet for $29.52. This is, again, it's brand new, anniversary priced, and so what this really means is this is anniversary priced, if I'm not mistaken, just until the end of the show. But I'm going to double check that for you since my show literally is only for a couple of hours, but we're going to check on that. Tell us about the stones, first of all, that you've used here.
Oh, my goodness. One of our favorite gemstones, rhodonite. You know, right behind lapis and turquoise, those classic gemstones in Southwestern jewelry, rhodonite is just closely behind in terms of popularity. I think it's because it's such a wearable shade of pink.
Beautiful shade of pink.
It's not a bubblegum pink. It's not too bright. It's not too washed out. It's a mauve.
It's kind of blushy.
Yeah. Just beautiful on every skin tone. Looks great, of course, with your pastels, but even your neutrals, because it's got that kind of hint of gray and a hint of brown, depending on that natural matrix.
Yeah.
These are all natural gemstones, and every piece, Sharon, is made in Albuquerque, which is so important to me. We make sure they're all made by hand and brought to you using only the finest sterling silver and natural gems.
Okay. So you can see all the beautiful natural gems here, and just to let you know, that anniversary price will still be valid after the show is concluded, so that's a good thing for you in case you can't make up your mind before the end of the show. But what I love is the silhouette on this one. It's very smooth. It sort of rolls over your wrist. So even though this looks absolutely glorious on Suzanne, just as is with that beautiful hot pick ring that's coming up later, I wore it as a line bracelet next to my watch, and it can still fit that way.
You're right. It's a great layering piece. It just, you see those 2 strands just beautifully draped, and at the end of the rhodonite strand, both strands, you have a hint, just a little, you know, a burst of turquoise, that surprise of clear sky blue turquoise rondelle shaped beads, and then we go to the liquid silver, which if you've never shopped with us for Southwestern jewelry, let me explain a little bit. These are tiny tube-shaped beads. They're only 1/8 of an inch long, and that's why when you hand string them, it just feels like silk. You know, you don't really notice where one bead stops and the next one begins. It's so smooth. It glistens like a stream in the desert. That's why it's called liquid silver. And then to top it off is our signature bead, which we call the native pearl, because it is a must-have bead in a Southwestern jewelry collection.
Gorgeous.
It's formed by taking 2 conchas with that beautiful flower of the desert engraved into it, doming them and creating that wonderful bead that the liquid silver just kind of flows out of.
The whole thing is beautiful. I mean, even when you take a look at where the extender is done with these lovely oval links. It's not just done like a generic extender. It's really lovely, even with that little tiny medallion there on the bottom where it drops down. It's just very, very lovely to look at. And like you mentioned, this color. I mean, speaking of, we have these other stretch bracelets that are coming up later. You could mix and match these together, wear them together, because there's that rhodonite once again, and there's some turquoise, and then also we have some of that denim lapis here too. So that's coming up later, but mix and match these together, as well as a ring that's coming up in just a couple of minutes. But we're going to go to the phones first and say hi to Pat, who's joining us from Ohio. Pat, welcome to QVC. I'm Sharon, and this is Carolyn. How are you today?
I'm fine. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Pat.
So
I'm really excited. I'm glad to talk to both of you. Happy anniversary, Sharon.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Time flies, huh?
It really does.
Oh my gosh.
It really does. Pat, are you shopping for this beautiful brand new bracelet today?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And who is this going to be for?
For myself.
For you. I love it. Great. Do you love pink, Pat?
Yes, I love pink. I love all the Southwest colors.
Oh, thank you.
And Carolyn, I have to tell you that we were 10 months last year, my husband and I, in Rio Rancho, right outside of Albuquerque.
Yes.
I love it. I can't wait till I go back. We're in Ohio.
Oh, great.
And it's the most beautiful country out there.
It is.
And we got to see the Sandia Mountains, and everything you say is just true about the colors up by Santa Fe.
Yes.
And I just love it.
Pat,
I love your jewelry, and we even went and we found your pieces at the art gallery.
Yeah, at the museum? Thank
at
you.
At the museum, yes. And of course I purchased them there, but I'll tell you, the QVC prices are fantastic.
They are.
Aren't they wonderful? There's a lot of work that goes into all of these pieces, but it's only because of QVC's buying power that we can get the prices to where they are. So I'm glad that you can afford to pick them up.
And I love coming here and celebrating anniversaries, so.
Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Well, Pat, thank you so much for the call. And if you like her designs, we do have a beautiful ring and some bracelets coming up later that are in a stretch design if you can stay with us.
Oh, I will. I always do. My husband, well, he actually loves to watch it too.
Oh, great.
I bought my husband when you were on the white, oh my gosh, my brain. The white.
The buffalo?
Buffalo, yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
And I gave it to him for a surprise, and he loves it. That's just it. From when we were out there, he just loved the white buffalo.
Thank you.
Well, Pat, I think if he likes to watch QVC, I think he's a keeper.
I think so.
Yeah,
he is.
All right.
Thank you, Pat. Bye-bye.
Okay, I thank you both.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. $29.52 at that anniversary price if you want to pick up this bracelet. 400 spoken for, J32615. Now, I wanted to let you know about a hot pick that is coming up tonight at 10 p.m. And it's the ring that I was just speaking about that was on Suzanne's finger, as you can see right there. This is the Sterling Multi-Gemstone 5-Stone Band Ring. And Patty Riley will have this at 10 p.m. in Southwestern Jewelry. It sold out in less than 3 minutes. Both times we have presented it, and it's less than $30. So considering you're getting 5 different gemstones in one ring, I think you need to check this out because we expect it to be popular again, which is why we're telling you to tune in at 10 p.m. so you don't miss it with Patty Riley and Southwestern Jewelry.
And me.
And Carolyn Pollock. I would tune in just to see the lovely lady.
Thank you.
I have to be honest with you. I own this ring.
I know you do.
I so ordered this ring for myself. One time I couldn't remember what show it was or what was happening. I just went, aha. I had to run to the phone and pick it up in that beautiful blue quartzite, but we also have it in the picture jasper, which is in the left-hand side of your screen, closest to the front. The rhodonite is that beautiful pink stone that we were just talking about. That picture jasper did sell out in its debut in March, but this is introductory priced J31543. So it's a 6 through 10 across the board on this. I personally fell in love with the design for my own reasons, but can you tell me how this works into all of your designs?
Well, this is from my Sincerely Southwest collection, which are my signature designs. They're a bit bolder. The techniques we use are a little more unique. Maybe you don't find them in Southwestern jewelry traditionally, but we've used the twist rope element on the shoulders of the ring. It comes up and over, surrounds this beautiful, huge gemstone, and then we've prong set it with these beautiful kind of fleur-de-lis prongs at each corner of this cushion-cut stone. You can see how lovely it is when you're looking down at the stone, Sharon, but isn't it the profile that amazes you, the depth of the stone?
I could not agree more. Actually, I'm going to take the rhodonite one out right now. That's right. I remember there was that one time I was coming into the building and you were leaving, or vice versa. Maybe you were coming in and I was leaving, and I said, by the way, here's your ring. I mean, I so love to wear pieces of jewelry and then bump into the person who made the jewelry and say, look.
I love it.
I know.
Right.
It's so wonderful, but I mean, and this is one of the reasons why I requested this particular piece for my show. The amount to detail, or the amount of detail that you're seeing here, there is a sizing bar in the back, but it is small enough that you can get whatever size change that is needed to be done. And look at all of the details. So if you want to wear this on the index finger, all you see is the beautiful artistry and workmanship, not just a plain old shank.
Right, the woven rope, which I think is really pretty. It's very sculptural.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Just beautiful. And might I also add, extremely comfortable to wear. I mean, you can put this ring on, and if you like to have bold designs in their look, but you don't want prongs, you don't want stuff, you don't want things getting caught on your clothes. This is an excellent choice.
That's right. These are never going to get caught on your sweaters or snag your silk blouse. It's just smooth. You know, I always say, I design jewelry that you can live in. I want you to live in these pieces. I think they get better as you wear them. The oxidation gets deeper, and it's jewelry that never goes out of style. So I want it to last a lifetime too. And you do order true to size because of that, the way it tapers down, even though it is bold. Yeah.
And let me tell you too, this is really traditional American jewelry. This is what you are seeing. This is a pastime that has gone on for hundreds of years, and so you can see how Carolyn likes to take all of the representations and sort of make them into her own almost boutique styled collection in the Sincerely Southwest line. Again, your choice being the blue quartzite, the picture jasper, or that rhodonite. Right before we go to the phones, I wanted to show you the inside of the ring, because that's really important too. It's not just what people are seeing on the outside, it's how it's finished on the inside, how it lays next to your finger, and how comfortable it is. That is a lot of silver.
That is a lot of, yes, it is a tremendous amount of silver and gemstone. I love the depth of this piece. And so, you know, rings and bracelets to me are so much fun because you get to enjoy them as you wear them, you know, not only the people you come in contact with, and this is one you're going to just gaze down at.
And by the way, the rhodonite would be a perfect choice to go with the bracelet we just spoke about, and that is getting limited. So if you want it, definitely take advantage of that. See how beautifully it goes with the bracelet.
Love that.
We're going to say hi to Deborah, who's calling from California. Deborah, welcome to QVC. You're live with Carolyn Pollock, and my name is Sharon. How are you?
Good. Happy anniversary, Sharon.
Thank you very much. And tell us, which color in this gorgeous ring did you pick up?
I got the pink.
That pink rhodonite.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's my first pink. I got to say that I love Carolyn. Every time she's on, I pick up a few pieces.
Thank you.
And I loved watching her when she did her specials every Monday night.
Oh, yes.
I would sit in front of the TV set. I thought that was wonderful.
Oh, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was watching with my husband. I also have a husband that will watch QVC with me.
Yay!
And it was funny. A caller had called in and said she had 75 pieces of yours. And my husband goes, oh, my gosh, who has 75 pieces? Well, I went to my jewelry box. I gathered all mine up, and I had 41 pieces.
You're on your way.
So, hey, I had a quick question for you, Carolyn.
Sure.
I don't know I know you name everything, and I don't know the name of it, but I bought this bracelet and ring that's black onyx with the overlay of silver.
Yes.
And it has a matching necklace.
Yes.
With some piece of turquoise, and I've been on the waiting list forever. Do you know when that might be coming back?
We will definitely get that back in. We do. We make everything right in our facility in Albuquerque, so you will be getting it.
Okay,
I
great.
can't tell you when, but it's worth waiting for.
Oh, I know. I know. I look at the picture every time.
Okay. Sorry it's taken so long,
That's
but you know they're
okay.
all
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it.
Okay.
Deborah, I am so glad that you've been enjoying her jewelry, and I hope that you absolutely love this pink ring. I think you'll really like the color when you see it in person.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
Thanks, Deborah.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good night, and I'll be watching you later, Carolyn.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
For those that have never ordered Sincerely Southwest before, gorgeous gift box and a pouch will be inside with your piece of jewelry, whatever it happens to be, from the Sincerely Southwest collection. 700 ordered. Carolyn, thank you so much.
You. I'll be back with you.
I know, with that beautiful stretch bracelet.
Great.
And by the way, I think only sizes 6 and 10 in that rhodonite remain. Getting limited. But I wanted to remind you, the Panasonic Today's Special Value, which is like the most amazing epilator I've ever used, is coming up next. So I'll tell you more about that. But first, hello, lovely lady. How are you, Lisa?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Nicest greeting ever.
Well, it's a good
that
day.
beats money.
What do you have coming up?
Thanks, Sharon. We have 2 hours of PM Style coming up for you. By the way, 7 p.m., I'll be joining you an hour early because 7 p.m. is Scott Vincent Borba. It's a big anniversary show. Unbelievable ideas coming up for you in that show, so definitely stay tuned. I hear he's dressing up in a fabulous white suit, so, you know, it'll be nice scenery, trust me, even before you're shopping for skincare. Then we have 2 hours of PM Style, and in that 2 hours we have a lot of great ideas, including this 2-piece set by Susan Graver. It is a floral burnout on the shirt, and this is supposed to be sheer, and yes, you wear something under it, and what you wear under it is the tank that we give you. Now, they're all going to be matching tanks except for the white, which comes with the black tank, but all the others are going to have matching colors in the tanks. And you can see that the chambray right here, brand new. Then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous green. Wait, it would help if I showed you the whole shirt. We also have this beautiful apricot. Here's the white, and I stole the blue, which we're calling blue, but it's kind of a light aqua seafoam blue. Just wearing my own camisole under it. But this is actually going to be 2 pieces for $37 and change. And it is something that's very popular every time it's on. 2 of our colors sold out last time. We brought them all back and then included a brand new one. So that's one of the great ideas coming up tonight at 8 p.m. in PM Style. 7 p.m. Big anniversary, Scott Vincent Borba. 8 p.m. 2 big hours of PM Style. Right now, a big hour and a today's special value.
Well, let me tell you, today's special value, in my opinion, is very special indeed, because I am a woman that has been epilating for probably close to 15 years, and never, ever, ever have I used an epilator that was like this one. This is a wet-dry epilator. I like to use it in the shower, but it does have a shaver attachment, so you can use that. It's got a bikini comb that comes with it, so there are 3 different ways you can use it. But look at your today's special value price, and this is from Panasonic, by the way, a trusted name when it comes to personal care items. $72.60, but guess what? Not really, because you get a $25 mail-in rebate that brings the price down to $47.60 when it's all said and done. So it's be $26953. The first time we've ever done an epilator from Panasonic as a today's special value. And I do want to introduce you to Sheila Rizzo, who's been bringing personal care products to QVC for some time. How are you?
Great, I'm great. Happy anniversary.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I was so excited because I thought, well, whatever the today's special value is, it's going to be in my show. But it really has such pertinence for me because this was better for me, easier, faster, felt better than any other epilator I have ever used, and in less time. How does that all happen?
I know, it's amazing. I mean, Panasonic, you know, like you said, a name we trust, and they're one of the world's largest manufacturers of electronics, and they put all that expertise and technology into their most advanced epilator.
Right. And of course, you can use this wet or you can use it dry. So we're going to show you the different ways in which you can use it, but this is huge to me. What are we seeing in here, Sheila?
We're seeing triple head, 360-degree epilation. So the epilator heads spin in a full circle, so they get hair in every single direction, covering a wide path. You can just move it up in one line and use it dry or in the shower or a bath with shaving cream, whatever's more comfortable for you.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. It covers more hair in less time, and it has a patented skin protection system, making it more comfortable than ever before.
So think about this for a second. What are you doing to remove your hair right now, especially around the knees, around the ankles? Are you shaving? Are you cutting yourself? When I just even think about cutting myself with a razor, like I go weak in the knees. I hate to even think about that, which is why I've been epilating for about 15 years, because I don't have to worry about getting those nicks and cuts anymore, because it doesn't touch your skin.
No,
it only takes the hair out, and when it does, it takes it out from the root. And what that means for you is that the hair comes back in a little bit lighter, it comes back in finer, and it stays away a much longer period of time.
Yeah, days to weeks. I mean, imagine weeks without having to do everyday maintenance with disposable razor.
So let's talk about the skin protection.
Okay.
This is a huge technology that we just don't see.
This is what makes this stand out. They're basically, built in here are skin protection bars that hold the skin down on either side of the hair.
And it's those blue rings?
Yes, well, the old way of epilating, we've all felt this with the tweezer, can pull the skin, but Panasonic has built bars that go on either side of every hair, so you get a clean, gentle epilation.
That's the difference for me.
That's the difference.
Because the first time you do this, if you've never epilated before, it is removing the hair at the root. So yeah, like when you tweeze a hair out of your eyebrow, you feel that. You're going to feel the hairs that are coming out that first time, but once you're done with that first time or two, let me tell you,
it gets easier and easier. It's worth it. It is so worth it.
And let me just tell you, you're not getting just the epilation system itself. What are all the accessories that come along with this?
You're getting the epilator, but you're also getting a shaver. This is a fully features wet-dry lady shaver. It comes with a pop-up trimmer. It also turns into a bikini trimmer. You pop the bikini comb right on. So it's nice to have that option of shaving instead of epilating. Comes with a cleaning brush. It's rechargeable. It comes with a charging adapter. Charges in a really short period of time, lasts a long time. You don't have to worry about plugging it in or batteries or whatever.
I noticed that too. I think it was maybe an hour for that first charge.
Not even. It was very fast.
Short. And it lets you know too, it has a little indicator light on it that lets you know when it's done charging. But the thing is, what I find so important is that old-fashioned epilators would just go like this. And so what I would have to literally do is go, I'll go like this and keep doing it over the same area. And it was worth it when it was all done. But because these are all spinning, you know, all your hairs don't just grow in the same direction up and down. Some grow this way, some grow that way. By doing this spinning, all you literally have to do is go like this in the one direction up, and it is going to find those hairs for you.
And
So
you don't
even
have to
worry
stretch
about
your
it.
skin out. Like, you don't have to hold it taut, because it does that work for you.
Absolutely. So $72.60 is your price, but guess what? It really isn't your price, because you're getting a mail-in rebate of $25 on this. So when you get it at home, you send in the mail-in rebate, and ultimately your price really is $47.60. Just make sure you send in that rebate when you get it at home, and the price is amazing. Let's talk about knees. That's a difficult area when
It
you're
is.
shaving.
I mean, even when I'm shaving, I will not put a razor over my knees. But with this, you can actually epilate over your knees, because you have floating, flexible heads that aren't rigid, and they contour to your skin. So not only are you getting the hairs, but you're removing them, so you get smooth, silky skin, you know, anytime.
You know, the way you just said that, smooth, silky skin, I remember the first time I did epilate, and it was not with regular shaving, because with shaving you get stubble. You can still kind of see the hairs just underneath the surface of the skin.
That shadowy dark,
Yeah, I mean, that's just, we've dealt with that for how many years? So the fact that you can remove it at the root, it means that your skin feels like baby skin.
Baby
starts
smooth.
coming in
Yeah,
again.
and for a long time, it's just worth it. And what I also love is you have this wide, you know, it covers a wide area, but I love it the way it's designed, that if you want to go for that one hair, the way it's designed, you can actually kind of direct it and just get one hair. So if you're giving yourself a pedicure, you know, you can use it on your toes, whatever. Really convenient.
So it gets your hair and not your skin, and the fact that there's 3 heads here obviously means that they're better than one, and it gets the hair from all directions because those heads rotate. And this is how I do it. I always epilate in the shower, even though you can use it dry.
Yes,
And that's the recommendation for first timers, right?
Yeah, there's benefits to wet epilation because your skin is moist, it's more elastic, and hair removal can be easier and more comfortable. And shaving cream helps the hair stand up straight, so you know it kind of speeds up the process, and you'll find it more comfortable. If you haven't epilated before, like you said, try it in the bath or shower.
Yeah, and if you're still shaving, it's time for an upgrade. It's time to go the next step and see what it's like to get rid of that hair for a longer period of time and to have it grow back in finer than it did when you were shaving. Especially, you know, there's a lot of us when we shave, we get ingrown hairs, because when you shave the hair off, it ends up with a sharp little end on it that has a tendency to not come back out of the skin the right way. When you epilate, it comes back because it has to grow a whole new hair, so it's baby fine.
Exactly. Yeah, and you're hooked. Once you try it, you're just hooked.
Absolutely. You know what? Before this today's special value that I got a sample of this week, I was using a previous Panasonic, which I absolutely loved, until I said, okay, 3 heads getting the job
better than
done.
one.
Yeah, in such a small period of time. We're going to show you how this works right before we go to the phones once again. What are we seeing here, Sheila?
We're seeing it just in one pass, getting the hair in all different directions, using it completely dry, and then again using it with shaving cream, and just how quickly it works. To remove the hair, you can use it in one line without having to move it all over the place.
All right, I'm trying to be a lady about this, with the skirt, but I wanted to show you it really is true that I can put this right up against my skin. It is not doing anything to my skin. It has nothing to do with skin. It's actually got those guards right there. Nick, you better not be whistling at me. I'm holding my dress down. It's not getting my skin at all. It's just targeting if I had any hair. I don't, because I'm epilating, but
you know, go over the bony areas too.
Right here.
You can see it just
the ankle.
Comfortable, right? Just
very, very comfortable. This really is, I'm not kidding, the finest way I have ever removed hair in the 15 years I've been epilating. The absolute finest way. So I would suggest you give it a try, because there's nothing like it, especially with that patented skin protection system.
Yeah, and you're getting a whole system. You're getting the shaver, you're getting the pop-up trimmer, you're getting the bikini comb, you're getting everything that you need. You know, especially with the summer here, you're wearing you know, skirts and dresses. You don't want to have to worry about day-to-day maintenance all the time.
And you're saving $25 with the mail-in rebate that comes home to you to bring the price ultimately down to $47.60. We're going to the phones. We've got Pat from Iowa joining us today. Pat, welcome to QVC. My name is Sharon, and this is Sheila. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Happy anniversary, Sharon.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
So what do you think about epilating? Have you tried it yet, Pat?
You know, I was sitting here watching, and I have the little tiny facial one. So I tried it on my legs and thought, this is going to take like 2 hours.
At least, yeah.
I'm
sure.
It was totally tolerable, and your endorsement of epilating for 15 years was the selling point for me. I thought,
That's great.
Yeah, I've been doing it on my legs, under my arms. Oh my gosh. It is so nice to not have to shave. I know this is for all the guys who are listening upstairs in the tech rooms and stuff. They don't want to be hearing this, but these are ladies right now. Using it under your arms, that the fact that you don't have to go in every single day for every short sleeve shirt that you want to wear.
And
was
always,
huge.
yeah, always with under the arms, you would have to do that every day with shaving.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
so.
and your legs. I mean, talk about 5 o'clock shadow. In the morning you do it, and it's back.
You're right. It's so true.
It's
so
not there, but it's back.
Right.
And I think since you've not tried it, on your legs, fully from one of the older kinds before this triple head and the skin protection design, you waited to the right time to do it, because these little blue shields do the job of holding the skin taut, so you really don't feel it as much as you would have felt it with older style models, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I really hope you like it.
I think I will.
Wonderful. Pat, thanks for the call, and I hope you have a wonderful hair-free summer.
And you also.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. $72.60 for today here on QVC is today's special value price, but let me remind you that $25 mail-in rebate brings the price down to $47.60 by the time you're all done with it. And I think, again, the ankles, the knees, the places that you cut yourself the most often shaving, for that, it's worth it in and of itself.
It is, and then you don't have to worry about it for a long period of time. And it's just really easy to use. It's a beautiful design, easy to handle. You can switch the attachments very easily. That pop-up trimmer, I mean, how many of us get those hairs that pop up on our chin overnight? Whatever, you can take care of everything without having to get back in the shower, get back dressed. You just take care of it and move on.
And to let you know, 13,000 of these have been ordered just today. So if you'd like to try it, short season, swimsuit season, all of this is upon us right now, and you would be getting this now to really take advantage of it for the whole summertime season. So this is what makes it really special, isn't it?
This is what makes it special. It lessens the pulling of the skin. You don't get that irritation. Your skin is held taut.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, so that you get a clean removal. You don't have to spread your skin out to epilate. It automatically does that. And you brought up a good point with these circles that actually, look how they move in tandem with the epilation heads.
They roll over all of those areas. It makes a custom fit over your knee, over your ankle.
Exactly, and it frames that area of skin to make it as thorough as possible.
It really does. And we're going to go to the phones one more time. Livia's here from California. Livia, welcome to QVC. How are you? Hello? Livia? I think she hung up. I'm so sorry. We were too chatty. That was our fault. $72.60. Right now, though, when you get that $25 mail-in rebate, the price essentially becomes $47.60. And if you try it, I really think that it will change your life, because
I think so,
not
too.
be tied down to, we didn't even talk about these, to not be tied down to these over and over and over again makes the best summer ever.
No nicks, no cuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Sheila, for joining us.
It was fun. Congratulations again.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your night.
Thank you very much. I shall. But V26953 is the today's special value item number. If you want to dial in, that does come with the shaver and the bikini attachment, so 3 different ways to use it. Please go to QVC.com. In case we didn't answer some of your questions, you can always check out any of the extra information. And if you want to find out more information about the rebate, you can click on that and you can see that official form there as well. Saving you $25, not too shabby. Well, if you like my little updo, it's courtesy of a fabulous product from Nick Chavez. The Flocker is going to be coming up in the show, so you better be here, because Nick is always a lot of fun to be with. But I wanted to let you know that Carolyn Pollock from Sincerely Southwest will be joining us tonight with some gorgeous jewelry, so I hope you take a look at this. For the big show, and we're all ready to go, because it's PM style. So just think of us as your go-to girls. From the hottest trends. We're here for you, with expert fashion and beauty advice to fit your life. That is PM style. So get ready Monday nights to go out with the girls. PM style is at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on QVC.
An unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee on every product. No hassle, no questions, no problem. That's QVC's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Are your summer styles giving you the looks you want? If this is the kind of reflection you want to see this season, then help is on the way with Sarah Blakely's smoothing and shaping apparel that feels as good as it looks. Shop anytime online and celebrate 4 years of Spanx on QVC with select anniversary specials during our Spanx Slimming and Shaping Anniversary this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Uh-oh, we're looking at pictures. It looks like that's Leah and Jill and me out in the front. That's my baby girl, Kaylee. She was, I think, 10 months old when that picture was taken, and she's 14 months now. Cute as a button. I do have some pictures at some point during the show that I will show some people somewhere. I said, work it into the show whenever it works, so they'll let me know when that works. But I wanted to welcome Carolyn Pollock back because I have been loving these bracelets.
I've been hearing them as you've been demonstrating. I love that jingle.
I love them. They're a jingle, but they're not like a traditional charm bracelet jingle. I think they're somehow more magical than that. And it is a choice of. So each bracelet is your choice as to whether you want to go for the lapis, which is like a denim lapis, which is the darker blue that you see here, then the rhodonite, which is the pink, or you can go for the turquoise. And here's the scoop. It is the first time we have ever presented these bracelets on 3 easy payments, but this really is in honor of my 5th anniversary on QVC. So that easy pay will expire at the end of the show in about 25 minutes.
It's all about you. It should be.
For one show. It's kind of about me, which is okay.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about some of the symbolism, because you're internationally renowned for being someone who knows all about
Thank you, Sharon.
the
Well,
symbols.
look, these are each different, a unique individual gemstone. Turquoise being the sky stone. It's believed that when the wind is whistling through the canyons, that it's actually looking for turquoise, the sky stone. Rhodonite is the stone of love, so we've adorned that with a heart charm. And look at the charms here. They're bigger, bolder. They're fully reversible.
Yes, on
you
both
can see both sides. Look at the tooling. This is the same tooling, the artistry that you find engraved in the Western saddles and cowboy boots. And each side is unique, so it's not the same on both sides, but beautifully adorned. The bail that attaches the charm to the bracelet is also done with 3 twist ropes, so it's not just a little jump ring attaching it. It is more like a bail. Then we go to the denim lapis, which is a stone of truest friendship, and we've adorned this one with a lovely star. So that has more of the Western feel with that same tooling on it. So denim lapis with a star, rhodonite with a heart, and turquoise with this wonderful saguaro cactus.
And you know, the fact that each one of these is available for $28, but each one is also available on 3 easy payments, means you could bring all 3 of them home for $28 a month over the course of 3 months.
I love layering them.
By the way, 600 already ordered. I could have worn one. Sure. But when I put the second one on and I went, okay, give me all 3, baby. There's something about the feeling of them and being stretched. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, and what I love is, see how we've kind of staggered the charms?
Yes.
When you layer the 3 together, you just kind of let the 3 charms overlap and dance along the wrist. It's really a lot of fun. I just love them together. But look we're seeing the rhodonite alone, and these nuggets aren't little slivers or chips of stone. These are more like tumbled like little pebbles of rhodonite and turquoise and denim lapis, so they are quite substantial.
And what I like is there is almost kind of a pattern to it, where there's one that's sort of rounder and one that's sort of flatter like a tablet, and then there's a rounder and a flatter and a rounder. So that way there is, I mean, again, they're all tumbled naturally, but there is a look,
a pattern.
that
That's
you're
right.
seeing.
Absolutely. In all 3, in any of the colors that you might choose, you've got that same pattern. But they're nice and soft and comfortable to wear.
Yeah.
They just roll along the wrist. Nothing gets sharp, or even if you have to extend this out, and we use elastic that is very, very strong. You know, we work with QVC on all of our quality standards. Even if you need to stretch this out, it never feels tight because it just has the perfect memory, and the stones are so gently tumbled and so easy to wear.
And you know, speaking of easy to wear, this is not one of those bracelets where you say, okay, now which way am I supposed to wear this?
No.
Because it's fully finished. These charms have different patterns on both sides, and fully finished, you literally toss them on and let literally the chips fall as they may.
That's
and
right.
It's a lovely thing.
Great gift idea for the fact that you don't have to worry about size either. So easy to slip on. My mother cannot stand bracelets with clasp. She lives alone. This is just easy to wear. You know, and in the summer months, I don't know about you, but I always find I need to be prepared for visitors. You never know who's going to drop in. My 3 nieces might come. My friend who has 3 daughters might show up. And isn't it nice to have a little gift on hand?
Something.
And they're each unique in their color and their charm. but they're equal too.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Everybody gets something different, but equal.
It is such a wise way to go. Like you said, especially if you've got like, a couple of sisters or, some girlfriends that are coming over. But again, 3 easy payments of $9.33 a month. And this is really in honor of my 5th anniversary here on QVC. So that means the easy pay expires at the end of the show. I wish I could extend it longer than that, like I have any choice as to whether, the easy pay lasts or not. But I wish I could, just in honor of my anniversary, say, sure, take advantage of that. But that will really expire in literally about 22 minutes at the end of the program.
It's so great because these are one of the most popular adjustable bracelet sets that we've had over the 20 years of Southwestern Jewelry.
I don't doubt it.
It's so wonderful to celebrate your 5th anniversary with this special set.
And you know what? They feel so good because the stones are naturally weighty. They feel, they came from the earth.
That's
like
right.
They just have the most marvelous feeling. They're cool next to the skin and they're tumbled so smooth. When you're wearing them, you really feel like you're wearing something of substance, which is nice. We're going to go to the phones and say hello to Cynthia, who's joining us from Texas today. Cynthia, welcome to QVC. You are live with Carolyn Pollock, and my name is Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine, Sharon, and happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
And it's wonderful to speak to Carolyn. I have several of her pieces.
Thank you, Cynthia.
And I got this to go with the rhodonite ring that I just got earlier.
Yay! Oh, wonderful.
It will kick back to the cross that I got, not this time, last time you were on, but the time before.
Great.
With the inlay in it.
Yes.
And
you're right. That's going to be perfect.
Won't it? It's got that pink in it too. And well, it won't exactly go with my. I love the sun that you did.
Oh, yes, the big sun. You have that. Yeah, that's on tonight. That's on tonight at 10 o'clock.
Is it really?
Yes. I'm glad you love that. Well, it's all about mixing and matching, though, don't you think?
It is.
Yes.
It is. And that's the way I dress too. It's kind of mix and match.
Kind of eclectic, right?
That's nice,
Actually,
though.
I wish I had that bracelet and ring today with the outfit I've got on.
Really? Well, as soon as you get it at home, to keep that outfit in mind, and next time you will have the whole suite together.
Anyway, Sharon, you have a wonderful anniversary.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to wait and see the pictures of your daughter.
Oh, you know what?
It's
It's my coordinating producer and line producer who I said, just sneak them in when you think it's appropriate. So I'm going to make sure that they know that that's got to happen. Thank you, Cynthia.
We watched you pregnant with her and her growing up.
My big belly. I know it. Well, the pictures that I have are pretty recent, within the past 3 weeks. So she will look pretty much like that.
That's great.
Thank you, Cynthia.
And Carolyn, keep bringing the good stuff.
Thanks, Cynthia. Bye-bye.
Okay. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 3 easy payments of $9.33, but that will only last until the end of the show. That's about 19 minutes away, because this literally is in honor of my 5th anniversary. So I'm really happy that we were able to do it for you. Over 1,900 just about have now been spoken for. And don't forget, that's for each bracelet. $28 for your choice of the rhodonite, the denim lapis, or that turquoise. But I do suggest getting one in each color, or at least a couple of colors to stack. By the way, the rhodonite, that pink, just like in the ring that was very popular, is also popular once again in the bracelet. And you, my dear, are back tonight at 10 p.m.
Oh,
part of our
happy
Global Jewelry Fest. Thank you for being a part of it.
I look forward to many more years with you.
I hope so. I hope we get to do more shows, too. I'm going to put in requests. Say 0382. 3 easy payments only until the end of the program. Oh, the treadmill. The Edge 500 treadmill is coming up in about 10 minutes. So if you can stay with us, it is a manual treadmill, which means when you stop, it stops. So it is perfectly safe. That's Rosalie Brown. She'll be joining us later. And it's on 4 easy payments with your major credit card, making it very affordable at under $29 a month.
Hey, this is Lisa Robertson. I'll be joining you soon with more great shopping today on QVC.
For my 5th anniversary show, I got to request a few people, a few things, and I said, could I please have a little bit of Nick Chavez in my show? How are
Congratulations.
you? Congratulations. Thank you, sweetie.
And you deserve it, my love. You are so great, and you've done so well for everybody out there. Let's give our girl a big hand. Come on, everybody on the set. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Get up, you silly
Look at, she's blushing.
I am. You totally make me blush, because today you have actually brought one of your most popular products.
Exactly.
The Dry Volumizing Hair Flocker Duo. And my hair would not keep an updo. It would not keep a big look without this product.
Is it like the easiest thing to use?
106-204. It is the easiest thing to use. And by the way, super popular. Over 675,000 of these have been ordered to date. So please call us on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. For those that haven't seen this before, Nick, how do we use
Very simple. You can use it on the hair wet or dry, but the great thing is when it's wet, just shake the can like this. You go ahead and spray it into the hand, and then you just do this and put it through the hair and then blow dry it. But like how we got this little style here, all we did was just put some of this on dry hair. We scrunched this on her top just like this. This is a quick fix. Look at that. It is done in 2 seconds, and you got to get and go. Just like that.
And can I say 3 pins?
3 pins.
The man uses 3
turn,
pins
turn,
in my
turn,
hair.
done.
Flocker
we'll
keeps
just
it in place.
I know it's the best kind of a quick fix for any of you girls. If you want to blow dry your hair, look how beautiful. This is her real sweet sister. You see how beautiful her hair looks here? Look how gorgeous that is. And we blew that into the hair, but she has wave in her hair. So just to show you how good the flocker is, look what you could do. But with long hair.
So same product, 2 different looks.
Yes, and then watch this. We're going to actually just mess this up and scrunch this into the hair. Look what you can do in a matter of seconds.
Get the volume.
Look at that.
Get the look and
changed everything again. Very, very simple to use. Ladies.
Through the humidity too,
Oh
right?
my God, this is like one of those genius products that if you've ever had a bad hair day, you can kiss those days goodbye, Sharon, because you know how quick sometimes you have to get ready.
Absolutely.
Well, watch this. Do you see we blew dry her hair with this when it was wet? Shake the can just like this, spray it in her hands just like this, rub your hands.
You rub it
Makes
together.
a foam. Now look at this. But watch this. All you have to get in there and do is just scrunch just like that. Take a look. Done.
Sex pot. Can I
Sex
say that?
pot, and then all you do is after that is get the volumizing extra hold hairspray and lock it in. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to look like this? From looking like goody two-shoes to looking a little sexy. But the best part is, Sharon, do the back for everybody. I want everybody to see how easy it is.
Get my hands
you
dirty.
go ahead and show everybody what to do. Shake the can just like this. Perfect.
Squeeze
She's going
it,
to rub
see the
her
foam
hands.
right there?
Yes, rub her hands together, and then just flock the back of her hair. Crazy wild. Get in there. Just get in there. Now look at how it look what you just did.
I'm a hairstylist.
Give her a big hand. She just texturized that great haircut. And you know something? Women want that kind of quick and easy to do.
Are you kidding me?
And if
we
it's
gotta
not that quick, it's like, oh, come on. It's not worth it to do it.
Yeah, we've got to take care of the kids. We've got stuff to do. Let's look at it and get out of the house.
Now look what happens here. If we can look at her before and after, it's really amazing on Katie's hair. Look how the flocker blew into her hair. Is that gorgeous?
Smooth.
Look how beautiful that is. So any of that, and look at how the shine.
And it holds the shape, but at the same time, it's not hard, it's not sticky. I mean, it moves.
And it's great. Now, you see this new layered haircut in the back? Ladies, very simple to do. All you have to do is shake the can just like that, put a little bit in your hands. Now, watch this. Go ahead on the back here, mess this up just like this, but look what we're able to do. We're able to texturize that. This great haircut now, look at that.
Oh my gosh. If you have never tried this product from QVC before, this is an excellent way to try Nick Chavez's line as well as try products from QVC because you get to see our quality, you get to see his quality, and also how many different types of hair and lengths
Every
of
different
hair
type
are we
of hair.
looking at?
Any of you ladies out there with gray hair, you think we forgot about you? We didn't. Look at Joanne's hair, how it blew up so great. It's so wonderful like this. It's glamorous. But watch, she wants to look a little messy, a little bit sexier, a little bit more trendy. Shake your can just like this. Spray it in your hands just like that. Ladies, rub your hands together. All you have to do is just get in there and mess this up. Take a look how hot that looks. Can I have the hairspray?
Oh my gosh.
The hairspray right there?
You lock it in with your spray.
And lock it in with the spray. Look what we just did here in a matter of seconds.
But see, if you tried to do that with just hairspray, you would end up with a sticky, yucky mess. The flocker is what creates the style.
And look what we just did to Joanne. She went from, is that gorgeous? Wait, take a look at her back. She looks just as good coming in.
This is what I love. Because a lot of women forget about the back of their head because they think I can't do it.
But you know what? And you know what? I'm going to let you do her hair. This is Helen.
You don't need to see it. You don't need to see the back of your hair in order to do it right. Am I doing her whole head?
You're going to do her whole head. Just don't do her bangs. If your ladies are afraid of this, watch this.
All right. You put it in your hand
Sharon,
just
like that.
And I like how it feels cold. You go like this and it feels cold in your hand.
Just get on the whole thing right up in here. Just go to town. Go to town just like that. Do you see how easy that is? See how she's messing that up? Hit it over here a little bit on that side. That's basically done. Now
Look
watch.
at that.
All you do is get your volumizing extra hold hairspray or your plump and thick. Look at that.
I love it. So easy.
You can't go wrong with this.
And let me remind you, too, this is on auto delivery as well. So if you never want to be without your flocker, because this is 2 cans, it's a duo for $34. Go for auto delivery, which is a 84183. And every 2 months, you will get your duo shipped to you. If you want it quicker or slower, just call customer service and they'll take care of that for you. but I love that you can do it wet or
It's
dry.
wet or
You can't do
dry.
it wrong,
And
really.
ladies, again, we're going to go through this really quick. Look at Joanne's hair. It's really, really flat, just like this. See how that is? Put a little bit of flocker on it. In a matter of seconds, you can kick that back in. You have a bad hair day. If your hair is really dirty, you won't even know the difference. Look how hot that is.
Reflux it up.
Look how great that is. That will come right over here to Helen again. We're going to mess Helen's hair up. This is what she looks like when she gets up in the morning. Real quick, Helen, give us that look. Whoa, Lord. Watch this now. Watch what happens. We go ahead and flock her just like this. If you can do this, look how hot. Look at the thickness. Finish it off with the volumizing extra hold hairspray. Come right over here to this amazing hairstyle, which is the latest technology in these cuts where they're all layered in the back. Watch this.
We're seeing this a lot, these
Spray it in your hands. Now watch what she's going to do. Look at the back. Look how hot that is. Ladies, this is like revolutionary. This product, you can't go wrong. Remember, wet
or dry.
Yeah. All the different types of hair. You go from young and sassy. We go from, and forget that there are old cougars out there. There are no more cougars out there. You are a hot, sexy girl. And look at our young girl over here. And look at our gray hair, beautiful Joanne.
Ladies.
So when you think about a product, when you can use it wet or dry, you can use it on your hair dirty, you have no problem with this. It's so easy to use,
by the way, just about 500 of these have now been ordered. Thank you for being a part of my
God, thank you. I love you, Mom and Dad, if you're watching. Thanks, girls. God bless.
So stay on the line if you want to get that flocker. It's 810-6204, and please stay with us because we have that treadmill from Edge 500 coming up next.
From the Far East to the American Southwest, discover a world of jewelry during QVC's Global Jewelry Fest. Keep watching as we bring you more gold, silver, gemstone, and handcrafted jewelry designs, all reflecting the diverse cultures, heritage, and craftsmanship of countries far and wide. Distinctive designs brought to you during our Global Jewelry Fest, now through Friday on QVC.
Tomorrow, make a colorful statement this summer with fresh and fun handbags and accessories from The Sack at 2 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Then at 5 a.m. Eastern, A-list designer Mark Bauer joins us to present his distinctively detailed separates created especially for QVC during M by Mark Bauer. And head quack Jean Bice stops by to show off her whimsical wear with 4 total fun-loving hours of Quacker Factory apparel at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern. Complete your look with us tomorrow on QVC.
Well, you are watching QVC, and my name is Sharon Faetsch. If you're just flipping on the channel right now, I'm celebrating 5 years on QVC, so this is a 5th anniversary program where I worked with the buyers and the planners to get in a lot of products and people that I really liked, and I said, can we get something from Rosalie? Because my favorite method of exercise is walking.
Yes, me too.
This is what I do to try to keep myself in shape, and there are those days when it's cold, or it's too hot, or it's rainy. How do you keep the exercise going? A treadmill is the best way. This is the Edge 500 manual folding treadmill. We'll explain why manual is great in just a minute. It's got a 3-position incline, and guess what? It's on 4 easy payments of $28.83 a month when you order with your major credit card, and that's the first day we have ever done the 4 easy payment plan here. But Rosalie, you yourself, you've been teaching fitness for 12 years.
Right.
You are a certified instructor in step Pilates, yoga, and muscle training. So you know your way around exercise equipment. And I think there are so many treadmills out there that are behemoths.
Right.
They're giant, they're intimidating, they're confusing, they are laden with parts. I can't put it together. I think make it simple. I think simple is better sometimes.
Exactly. It's no nonsense fitness. And you're right, because of the wonderful compact size, you can actually hang out with your family and work out. It doesn't need a room of its own.
Right.
And the great part about this program is because there's no big motor in front, you can have the longest legs in town. You know, Long is well over 6 feet tall. He's comfortable on it. We're a little shorter, and again, it's comfortable for all shapes, all sizes. Has the onboard electronics, so you can watch those calories burn by. But my favorite, incline. You want to firm up your buttock, you got to walk up a hill.
There is a 3-level incline on this. So what that means for you at home is if you're starting out your workout routine and maybe you're just beginning, you start out at the lowest level, and then as you get better, as you want to increase your resistance, get a better workout, you say, okay, I think maybe I'm brave enough to bring this up a notch.
Exactly, and it does also fold for storage. So if you think that, I don't have any room for this, you definitely do.
Right.
But the onboard electronics, what I love about it, just one button, so you're never going to wonder, how do I use this device? You can put it on the scan mode, and it'll take you through your speed, your distance, your time, the odometer, and of course, look at this, 54 calories burned
Yay!
already.
That cookie we ate this morning is gone.
It's gone, exactly. And again, with this training system, it's great for all members of your family. And it's probably the #1 recommended form of exercise when your physician says, maybe it's time you think about an exercise program.
Yeah.
This truly works the most important muscle in your body, your heart.
Right, and this is probably the #1 way for many people to keep themselves in shape because it's walking. You don't feel like you're doing an unnatural movement. You don't feel like you have to learn a whole different way of doing things in order to get your workout. You're walking, and this is on 4 easy payments of $28.83 a month for that little screen that you had.
Yes.
2 AA batteries that come with it, so you don't even need to use batteries to get it started. But my favorite feature about this, Rosalie, is that I think I've probably seen 30 or 40 videos on the internet or TV where the thing is going at a crazy pace and someone doesn't keep up and they end up getting flung into the wall.
Right.
And I think that's really scary. When you stop, it stops because it's manual.
Exactly, and this is not the manual treadmills of yesteryear. I've been in the industry for almost 20 years now, so I've seen a lot of treadmills come and go. Because of the new weighted flywheel design, those 2 wheels that you're seeing in the front of the treadmill right now, that makes the technology so much better. You can see how smooth it is. Now, Long's just power walking there, but you can even go at a really slow, comfortable pace, and the bed will stay extremely smooth with every single step. And again, it doesn't matter if you've got great long legs like Long, again, being well over 6 feet, or, you know, myself closer to 5'6". And if you need to put this away, look at that.
This is a huge feature too, because you might say to yourself, okay, I live in an apartment or I live in a townhome. I want to work out, but you know, the machine looks a little bit big. What am I going to do with it when I'm not using it? You can tuck it into a closet somewhere or tuck it in the back room when you're not using it, so you can get your living room back.
Right, and again, it's made out of tubular steel, very lightweight, and you do have the wheels, so you can take it from room to room. And again, with the 3 levels of incline, you're going to activate the muscle. And let's remember, your muscle, how much muscle you have in your body determines how fast your body burns off body fat.
Right.
And that last shot of the buttock, the great thing about incline walking and why you see it in all the fitness magazines is when you walk on an incline, you burn more calories and you tone up the tush.
And that's really important because, you know what, you want to work all of these different muscle groups, and that 3-position incline gives you the ability to do that for whatever you want to do for your workout that day. 4 easy payments of $28.83 a month when you order with your major credit card. And to let you know too, it's the first day we have ever presented it to you on that 4 easy payment plan. So again, when we're taking a look at how this treadmill works, you know, some people might, like for me, I do love to walk outside. So for me, this would be just the rainy days. It would be the days that are too cold or too hot. But some people just really prefer to be in a climate-controlled environment and watch TV or do something else. So this could be an everyday workout.
You're right. Many people love to do their fitness programs while they're watching their favorite television program, and this is so easy to slide in front of the television. And again, it really customizes to your fitness level because you're always in control of the speed, whether you want to pick it up, whether you want to slow it down. And the wraparound handlebar design is fantastic because you see how it slopes down on an angle. So those of you that are very petite, because I know as a trainer, sometimes that gym equipment is made for men. It's big equipment, but because of the way it slopes down, you're going to find a comfortable place to grip, walk in perfect form and technique. And again, don't forget about the 3 different levels of incline.
And I like the fact that, I mean, just the little details that you have, almost like that grippy foam on the outside of where your hands would be. So if you start to sweat a little bit, you know what, you're still okay. You can feel comfortable to hold this area. Also, let me just remind you, too, that when you're using this, or when you should get it at home, I should say, you don't need any tools, right?
No, that's great because, you know, many of us rely on others to help us get set up. But notice the big giant knobs. That's how you assemble it. You're not going to need to bring out a tool or anything to get the handlebars on. So within minutes, you're going to be able to set it up. And again, there's your electronics telling you your calories. But again, the assembly is so easy, so minimal.
These were the knobs
right, that's what we're going to be attaching with. You're just going to be putting it into place and then giving the knobs a turn to the right to tighten it up. And there's 4 of them, so very basic assembly. And again, within minutes, you'll be starting your exercise program. And again, walking is one of the most effective ways to challenge your heart.
And which incline are you on right now?
I'm on 3.
You're on 3 because you're the expert.
I want to firm up the buttock. And again, when you want to fold it up, that's, or when you're setting it up, you can just all you do is you rotate a disc, so everything on this program's manual. So there's less likely, right there, there's less likely a chance. It's too simple. You know, you're not going to mess this up. You just rotate it to the different levels. There's one on either side, set it up, and then you're ready to go.
And by the way, over 650 of these have been spoken for today on 4 easy payments for the first day ever, under $29 a month. I know when you go into some of these workout stores or to some of these health places or even going to a gym, the price of a gym is ridiculous, and you're probably not going to use half the equipment that's there. If you can even get yourself to the gym, because I know sometimes you wake up in the morning and you say, oh, I can't do it today. So here you have it in your own house, fold up when you're not using it, so you get your room back. It's a great way to go and so affordable. We're going to say hi to Diane, who's calling from Tennessee today. Diane, welcome to QVC. This is Rosalie, and my name is Sharon. How are you?
I'm doing great, and happy anniversary.
Thank you very much, Diane. I appreciate it. Tell us, have you tried this treadmill before, or will this be your first time?
This will be my first time. I've been shopping around for quite a while now.
Okay, great.
The price is great.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I think I spent more on my running shoes.
I know. True enough. And did you take advantage of the Easy Pay, Diane?
Oh, yes.
Good. Now, what is it that you want your treadmill for? Is this because your doctor told you to work out, or you just want to burn some calories? What are you hoping to achieve with this?
Well, I just enjoy walking. That's just my favorite thing. Walking.
Me too.
Thing to do.
Wonderful. So you'll have a chance to do that whenever you want inside your own home.
Yeah, it'll be easy to put away.
Right, and if you want to bring it out onto the deck in the summertime or
that's a great idea.
Feel free to do that, because the wheels just make it so easy to transport anywhere in your home.
Well, it looks like exactly what I've been looking for.
Wonderful. Well, Diane, I'm so glad you picked up the Easy Pay, and we're going to try to get this off to you as quickly as we can. So I hope you have a great summer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, Diane.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 4 easy payments of $28.83. It's the first day we've ever done that for you. No tools. You get it at home. You pretty much unfold it and attach a couple of knobs there to make sure that everything is together. But at 02177, that's the item number for our Edge 500 manual treadmill. Thank you so much,
Happy
Rosalie.
anniversary.
Thank you very much. Let me remind you about our today's special value from Panasonic. We started the day with about 20,000 of these. 6,500 now remain, and I do want to tell you, after 15 years of epilating, this is the finest epilation tool I have ever used, and it probably did the job for me, and certainly in a fraction of the time. And you get the $25 mail-in rebate, don't forget. Oh my gosh, hi Peanut!
These are for you.
This is my husband, Langdon. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Can I trade you the flowers for the peanut? Hi, baby girl. Oh, everyone's been asking about you. Can you say hi? Can you wave hi? Can you say hello to the camera right there? Can you say hi? Look at you. You're famous. Hi. There's her hand. Hi. You're famous. Kaylee, thank you. Thank you, Langdon,
You're
my
welcome.
sweetie pie. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And we're going to pass it off to Lisa Robertson, who's got a big smile on her face. Thanks for celebrating my 5th anniversary.
I tell you, I would just hire them to have kids for me. How beautiful is she? I would just, I wonder how much money I would have to offer Sharon and her husband Langdon to actually just have a child for me, and then I could raise it. I don't know, just a thought. But congratulations, Sharon, on your 5th anniversary. We have another big anniversary coming up in this show. This is the weirdest camera angle. I've never actually looked all the way over at this camera before. It's very odd. We have a big first anniversary with Scott Vincent Borba, who's
get that you can use this on your eyes, on your eyebrow as brow color, but look.
This is like Leah going to the doctor's office and saying, yeah, a little here. I'm concerned about this area. Point to me what area. I'm a little concerned about here. How about wipe away? Instant. No downtime. No surgery. No money, right? This is good. We love it.
No pain.
Instant.
Instant.
Boy,
I mean,
did that really
literally.
shave off